First off, the new performance package 4.0 includes the new lawnmower 4.0. Level 4. This trimmer is a masterclass and gives a clinical trim on your balls. The off-season brought our team changes. Not at Newcastle United, it didn't. And we even saw Messi transfer. This season, I'm with Team Manscaped after being with Team Bic for so long. Losing blood for so long. I have joined Team Manscaped and so should you. Thanks to the Lawnmower 4.0, the new technology has upgraded my midfield and make sure my pubes aren't messy anymore. And my blood supply is as normal. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents. As we've just seen, thanks to their advanced skin safe technology, the Lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000 RPM motor. Just as well they've got that skin safe technology because I wouldn't want to nick me ball sack with that. But not just that, a new multifunction on-off switch can engage travel lock should you need it, and gives you the ability to turn on a 4,000 Kelvin LED light should you not be able to see your nether regions. If you want to shave in the dark, you can switch that light on and whack away. It's there when needed for a more precise shave. Oh, did I mention this trimmer is waterproof also? You want to shave your sack while you're having a shower? Crack on. You're not going to electrocute yourself. Rain or shine, the mates at Manscaped have you covered. Speaking of covered, do you have nose or ear hair? I do. I don't know if you can see those nostril hairs. But Manscaped had me covered. And in the performance package 4.0, it includes the weed whacker to chop the worst weeds up top and in your nose and ear. This nose and ear hair trimmer is also waterproof and provides proprietary skin safe technology. Yet again, you can be shaving your balls, shaving your nose. No one likes a dirty hole in the shower at the same time. Simultaneous shaving. We're in 2021, guys. You can't forget Manscaped's liquid formulations after that. You've got their crop preserver, ball deodorant, keeping them smelling fresh. You never know. For pre-game, and the crop reviver ball toner for a half-time balls check. Trust me when I say this, fellas, your balls will thank you. So not only have we got you covered with ball shaving, nose shaving, ear shaving, freshly smelling balls, we've got more. We have more. Manscaped have even thrown in 2-3 gifts to gift you who buy the performance package 4.0. A pair of Manscaped boxers and the Shed travel bag. So, not only are we throwing the stuff at you, we're giving you products to put them in too. Toasty balls, toasty clean products. Your boys will be singing for joy wearing the boxers, and they'll probably look good on the floor. Get 20% off free shipping with the code NFTV at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code NFTV at manscaped.com. Kick some overgrown pubes, hairs and grass and ass this season with Manscaped. You've been your boy Carl. NFTV, £209 down to 110. Further 20% with NFTV. You can't go wrong. And remember, Manscaped will help you avoid that ever painful snip. Just ask Sam Mulliner.
Hello, everyone. We are live and we are back for Newcastle against Crystal Palace.
Let's go.
I hope you're all doing well in the yeah, we'll get straight to it then. So I'll show you a lot of the teams and see how we're doing. So,
absolutely.
Let me get my shared screen on. Why is this not working?
Do you want me to pull up? Oh, you got
what?
Do you want me to pull up the lineups or?
Yeah, go on.
All right, because I could
My
just
screen
go
share is
on.
not working.
Your screen share isn't working? Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, yeah, I got you. Let's just pop over to NFT or NUFC Twitter. My apologies, everybody, for the technical difficulties. All right, what we got here?
2 seconds.
Twitter. Here we go. And voila. Here we go. Hold up yet, or
it's not?
Yeah. Oh, you just almost had it.
Wait. Hang on, are you sticking it up?
What?
Are you sticking it up?
Yeah, it's on the screen share. Right here, yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, but I don't know if the stream can see it, can it?
You like just had it's on let's see. Oh boy.
Anyway, we have Carl Darlow in goal, obviously, and I think it's going to be a back five of Javier Manquillo, Emil Kraft back in at centre back, with Jamal Lascelles in the middle and Kieran Clark to the left, and then at left wing back we have Matt Ritchie, and then it looks like it's going to be a midfield two of Sean Longstaff and Isaac Hayden. With Ryan Fraser recalled to the starting lineup, he'll play on the left or the right, whichever one ASM doesn't play on. ASM on the other wing, and Callum Wilson up top. So kind of 5-4-1, 5-2-3, if you like, formation. And yeah, what do you guys make of that lineup? Do you like that formation? I think it's interesting. I personally thought Graeme Jones was going to go with 4 at the back, but obviously he hasn't. Which I found interesting. I just thought he would go 4 at the back, recall Jamal Lewis, kind of 4-2-3-1. That's what I was hoping for, but he hasn't. And hopefully, we will see a good result today.
Yeah.
Yeah. What your thoughts, Steve?
So actually, I am not sure. I'm not entirely sure that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I'm not entirely sure, and I don't know about you. This is just my kind of my take on it. That might be a back 4. That honestly might be a back 4 because I mean Manquillo. I'm not sure. I can't remember if he's ever played left back before, but I mean Lascelles and Clark, they're your 2 center backs. Manquillo and Kraft. Oh my god, it just said Kraft. Kraft. Who knows? Maybe Kraft is playing at that right back spot, and then Manquillo's on the left, and then I could see Matt Ritchie as a midfielder because I don't know if Matt Ritchie, or I'm sorry, I don't know if Graeme Jones honestly would play. I don't know if Matt Ritchie, I don't know if Graeme Jones would necessarily, based off what he's seen from Ritchie as a left back, I don't know if he is delusional as Bruce is, or he would try that. So it could be a 4-3-3 for all we know. But I'm just excited to see the tactics, to be honest. The lineup is interesting, but yeah. I'm you know what, man? I'm just over the moon happy that Bruce is out and Ashley's out, and it's the start of something new. So that's what that's what all us Newcastle fans are looking forward to. Just something new.
It indeed is. It's our first away game without Steve Bruce since the days of Rafa Benitez. That's been over 2 years now, and it is the start of a new era. This might be Graeme Jones's only away game for all we know. But I hope everyone who's down there enjoys it. We've got Sam, Lee, and Johnny down there at the ground. Sorry, not Sam. We've got Lee and Johnny down there at the ground to give you all the latest videos, vlog, match reaction, last word, etc. later on today. And yeah, fingers crossed for a good result today. Yeah, because it would be a cracking day to get our first win, and I've got a positive feeling. What do you reckon, Steve? Are you thinking for a positive result today?
I don't know, because honestly, and I have to be straightforward about this. I admit when I'm wrong. I was kind of slagging Patrick Vieira off as Palace manager. I mean, the first game of the year when they played Chelsea, they looked god awful, and I'm like, yep. I made the prediction that they'd actually finish bottom, Palace, but they did a lot of heavy. They made a lot of good recruitment. They recruited well. Sorry, that's a much better way of saying that. They recruited well during the summer, actually. Edward, very good player. That was their key signing, I would say. Because Benteke he's all right, but I think getting in Edward was a very, very good move. Some good clubs were looking at him. So yeah, I don't know. It all depends, and it also obviously there's not Billy Gilmore, the other Conor Gallagher. Got to look out for him. Very good midfielder. Him and Koyate.
Yeah.
And
yeah, absolutely.
Nice. So I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. But I hope we do win, obviously. But this should be an interesting game. This should be a very interesting game. I don't know about you, but
yeah. No, I agree, to be fair. I'm
Guaita's a really good goalie. Guaita's really good goalie too, I think.
Yeah.
Can make very good saves.
I'm definitely thinking positively. Palace are a good team. I know they've only got one win this season, but they're a good team. You look at the likes. They obviously drew against Brighton, almost beat them. Brighton are doing very well this season. Took points off, a point off Arsenal. And yeah, I think they've only lost 2 games, and that was to Chelsea and another one of the so-called big sides. Can't remember which one. And yeah, but they've recruited well as well. You know, the likes of Conor Gallagher and Odson Edouard. You know, they
Anderson.
Palace have needed in a while a bit of youth in their team, because they've all, you know, under Roy Hodgson they were just classic old British kind of get the job done players, and now they've gone for a freshen up look with Vieira and these you know, their new recruits, and it's more of a modern brand of football is probably what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So we do have to be wary of that. But,
Michael Elise, also another very good player. I think they signed him from Reading. Heard a bunch of good things about him, and he's done pretty well. Joachim Anderson, watched him a bunch at Lyon, and then at Fulham last year, obviously made a pretty good impression in a difficult team. Gahey's a good center back from Chelsea, good prospect.
Yeah.
So I mean, this Palace team really refreshed, and this is, and like obviously the level of players that we'll be getting with our takeover are going to be probably of a little bit higher of a level, but I would like to see something like this at Newcastle, where we bring in a mix of some good young players from Scotland, maybe take a good Chelsea player, maybe buy a Conor Gallagher or a Gilmore or something like that. Get a good center back in like Anderson, you know, just these sort of good signings. Elise, a talented championship player with a lot of upside. This is what I'd like to see, something like this at Newcastle. I don't know about you, but like these big boy signings that we might be getting. I'm going to be patient. We have the money, obviously, but it's about building up a foundation. Good young players, some good, just start up nice and, you know, just reasonable. Don't need to freak out and get all these big signings. Build from the ground up, essentially. That's what I'd like to see. And our owners seem very smart and well calculated, and they gave Brucey Boy a chance, and he failed, and so he's gone. So more power to him. So but you know, I definitely think Palace, they'll give us a good game.
Yeah, No,
Sorry,
absolutely.
I rambled for quite a while, but
No, it's all right. It's all right. 15 minutes till kickoff. Yeah, get your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget, if you're watching and you want to give us a like, that'll be brilliant. That would be very helpful for the stream. So yeah, I hope we're all looking forward to this game, getting ready for it, because I'm very excited.
yeah.
I genuinely think we're going to win today, first win of the season.
What, like a 2-1, sneak it at the end or something like that?
No, you know what? I think 2-0 again.
No,
We did it last season. 2-0 at Old Selhurst. Joe Linton and Callum Wilson on fire in those last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Remember that? I saw those goals coming back onto the Twitter timeline today, and that was it was good to see.
No fans there though. That'll make a difference. That'll definitely make it harder.
It's true. But got to be positive, you know.
Yeah,
got to be positive. The new manager bounce, or the interim manager bounce, let's say, hopefully will do us a favour.
Yeah, for sure. And Palace is not an easy place to go, but like you said, the new manager bounce will hopefully come into effect. This will be a pretty good game. So let's see. And this is also big for Graeme Jones. It's like an audition, not for the Newcastle job, because he's said publicly that he does not want the full-time job. This could be a good audition for him for maybe a championship club, or what? It's his chance. He's given the opportunity to manage a Premier League side for 1 or 2 games. So make a good impression, and you never know where that can lead you.
Are you sure he's not just saying that though? I'm sure if Graeme Jones was offered the Newcastle manager's job, I'm sure he'd rip your hand off for it. I
don't know. I can't claim to know anything, because I am not.
Yeah, obviously.
For anyone close to him, I'm a complete stranger to him. So I'm also not inside his head either. So who knows? Maybe he would take it. But the good thing is that if he does a good job, as the Newcastle manager, he'll have earned it, because it's not like he's just going to be cheap. Like if he goes on like a winning streak or something like that, he'll have earned the full-time gig, because the owners aren't just going to give it out to anybody. Because
absolutely.
It looks like we're going to have some serious ambition with our new takeover. So I'll be fine if he earns a gig. So that'll be nice. But
yeah, no, there were reports that he'd been assured of his long-term future at the club, or I think it was something along those lines. So even if and when the new manager comes in, I don't see Jones being sacked. I think he'll stay around as one of the coaches. Maybe he won't be assistant manager anymore or whatever it was, but I see him sticking around. As someone who knows the place, as someone who knows what it is to be a Newcastle fan, to be a Newcastle lad, and just he seems to work quite well with the players. Obviously, you don't know too much, and I don't think he's as good as everyone thought he was at the time when he came in, because everyone was hailing him as some messiah when we beat Everton 2-0. But to be fair, he's done a solid job.
He has been the one calling the shots, but he's been under Bruce. Bruce basically chose the lineup, and then Graeme Jones was pretty much the guy to be like, okay, let's not do what he just said. But it was a weird dynamic. It was a really weird dynamic. But you saw improvement once Jones was added to that coaching staff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was just it'll be interesting to see how he does as the manager. I believe he was the Luton manager for a little bit, Luton Town.
Yes, yeah, he was, yeah.
So, he has an impression to make. he'll definitely want to take this opportunity with both hands. And it's a winnable game. It's a winnable game, and we have to go for 3 points. We cannot keep drawing and losing, because as nice as it is to have the takeover, we gotta survive, man. We gotta survive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're gonna need some January investment if we want to survive. That's the simple fact of the matter. So,
yes.
But we also got to be patient too. It's not the end of the world if we don't get the 3 points today or the win or whatever. But let's go for it. Graeme Jones will be eager to make an impression. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we saying in the comments then?
Yeah, whatever.
Dizzy Heights of Luton. We got 2-2 draw.
That could happen. There could be goals in this game.
3-2 win. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, I hope so, man.
I like to hear.
That'd be tremendous. That'd be tremendous. Lads had a proper change.
Yeah, more of this. Like the video, like JB NUFC says.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh
yeah. Norwich copped a slapping. They did. They did 7-0. At least we're not Norwich.
Yeah.
At least we're not Norwich.
Looks like they're going to be chilling. Their goal differential. I'm looking at it right now. -21.
Yeah.
-21 through 9 games.
It's not what you want to see, is it?
I mean, I don't give a shit. It's Norwich. They're always going to be one of those. They're always going to be bottom. I don't know why I predicted Palace to be bottom. I just didn't rate Vieira, but whatever.
Well, there still could be. There's a long way to go. We are only around a quarter of the way through the season, not even that. So there is still a long way to go.
Yeah.
But
our home flag in the background. Fuck yeah.
Most importantly for us is we need to just get through to January and pick up as many points before then as possible. Obviously, I mean, you say that about any team, but that's the most important thing. We get to January, hopefully we're 17th or above, and then we can kick on. If not, well, we battle. We battle. Yeah. We get bodies in, and we battle.
100%.
Yeah.
Up the Saudi mags. That's what I like hearing, James at NUFC 17. Woo! We got you know what I noticed actually? The Newcastle are like gray and gold kit. I see a lot of people in the away end wearing that shirt. That's a popular shirt, man.
What, the one from this season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a super nice shirt. I want it so bad. I want it. I would take all 3 of them. I'll buy all 3 of them.
I'm thinking about getting one of them.
Oh God, in here.
Now the money. Now Ashley's gone. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Now we get the Crystal Palace edgelords trying to protest our takeover, trying to make us feel bad for shit that we have nothing to do with. It's called jealousy. It's fun going on Twitter and going on like Talk Sports page of like Newcastle stuff and all these people trying to slag us off for thinking that, oh, hair you got nice. It's just funny. It's funny people trying to guilt trip us into thinking, oh, we're such horrible people for supporting our club. Like, no. You're jealous. You wouldn't be protesting a Saudi takeover if it happened at your club. Let's be real.
Well, and let's also just remind everyone who potentially isn't a Newcastle fan in the audience right now, it's not about a Saudi takeover. It's about Mike Ashley
out.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's a bonus that we're also the richest. Like, we don't want, like, it's not that we don't want to be obviously any fan of their team would love to be the richest in the world. It just happened to be us. Like, you think we choose it? We just wanted Mike Ashley out. That's the only choice that we gave a fuck about, was getting Ashley out. I don't know how hard that is for people to process, but it is what it is, man.
Exactly.
People talk about how awesome Leicester's owners are. That's true. They are. But do you think that they're free of any controversy in Thailand? Nope. They're not. They're not. They've been involved in some shady stuff. Abramovich at Chelsea. I have room for Chelsea. I got, I don't mind Chelsea at all, but Abramovich, great owner, but yeah, he's got some shady stuff too. It's football. It's football. Qatar World Cup. It's all shades of fucked up. People dying and stuff. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. The world sucks. We have a bunch of shit. We're like, it's out of our control. It's out of our control, to be honest.
Yeah, there's so many different
moral angles,
discrepancy. There's so much wrong with football though, and the world. Yeah. Why does it come down to us to be the moral kind of tipping point?
Because we're just a poor old club in the northeast of England. No one gives a fuck about us. Well, but now they do, because now they can't stop talking about us. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. It's good.
What do you make of this, Steve, then? The final prediction. Palace open up 2-0 at half-time. Then a half-time team talk will inspire Newcastle. We'll get a pen at the 47th minute. Max will score on the 56th to make it 2-2. Then Wilson score in 90 plus 5 minutes. The Green
Boys. I got some advice for you, man. Go on, if you're old enough to gamble, go and put a bet on our sponsors, Boyle Sports.
Yeah, Boyle Sports, yeah.
Go bet on Boyle Sports. Go
quick
type in
before the kickoff, because you got about a minute and a half probably.
No. So Green Boys, go bet.
You got fast fingers.
Go bet on that, man. Go bet on that. Put on like $5. You could win like $300 if all that shit happens. You never know. And go on Boyle Sports. I don't have that shit in the US, but if you live in the UK, you can bet. Go check out our sponsor, Boyle Sports. And shout out Boyle Sports and Manscaped for sponsoring Newcastle Fans.
Yes, TV. Absolutely.
Yes.
Shout out to them indeed.
So on Peacock in the US, it says our formation is a 3-4-2-1. I wouldn't mind that. Yes. 3-4-2-1. That'd be interesting because it says basically says that Kieran Clark is on the left. Mm-hmm. We've got Lascelles in the middle, captain, Kraft, Manquillo as the right wing back. Rich is the left wing back, or the left midfield almost, because it's a 4-2-3-1.
3-4-2-1. The thing about this is I hope it is a 3 and not a 5. That's the key.
Me too. And the other thing is too is that in transition, when we defend, it'll be as a 5 probably. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I do like seeing. I don't know. I would just rather have Richie more upfield, do like a 4-4 or 4-3-3 sort of thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm just happy as fuck that Steve Bruce is out, and it actually might be a fun game to watch, and we might actually Graeme Jones will probably make good substitutions and shit. And he'll realize when shit goes wrong. And our owners are at the game. Who would have thought, man?
Yeah.
They've given up a fuck about us in the club that they own.
Right, so we are underway in the game. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even kicked off yet. Shit.
Have you not?
No, not yet.
I'm 17 seconds in. Oh, what on earth happened there? Palace with an early attack.
It still hasn't started.
It worked it down the left.
I
I
literally.
think that's Olise, is it?
The hell?
And Benteke fires it over the bar. Surprisingly, it's a very good chance actually. I think it just bounces off him actually. I think Clark or someone tried to clear the ball and it just bounced off him.
Pixel Pat in the car.
Sorry.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Edward cuts it back and Clark tries to clear it and it goes flying over the bar for a goal kick.
Pixel Pat, I see a comment on YouTube. An American who likes Newcastle. Wow. How did you start following Newcastle? Basically, I know my mom knows somebody from Newcastle, from the area, and I met them through the YMCA. And so they bought me a Newcastle shirt, and I was like, fucking sure.
That was the worst decision you ever made until about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, geez, my camera. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, it paid off, man. It paid off. What the fuck?
All those painful years, and we're back.
I'm Irish and people can't believe I support Newcastle. Pixel Pat. Yeah. I think HITC Sport does too, the Irish guy. I think he supports Newcastle too. Because he was on FTV's video. Let's see. I gotta turn on my fan.
Oh, Sean Longstaff being caught on the ball there.
I think my internet just fucked up, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, have you lost it? So yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, it looks like ASM's playing up top with Callum Wilson. Not the wide system we thought. That's interesting. Don't mind that. He's been good. He's been pretty good through the middle. Yeah, it's looking like Fraser is on the left.
Kevin Scott. The better Steve is back on. Raven, the Saudi flag. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck
Everton up 1. They're against Watford, aren't they? Yeah.
Everton already scored. I gotta put that game on probably. I'm watching some Bundesliga. I got a Serie A game on my other phones and shit. It's what I do every Saturday. I just wake up, love the Saudi flag. Hell yeah. All right, now we're good. 3 minutes, 3 seconds. What do you want, Harry?
3:36.
All right, so you're about 30 seconds ahead. You can spoil it, by the way, if we score. I
will. The emotion takes over.
That's all good. Raven.
No doubt about that.
Raven asked, where do you watch Bundesliga, mate? So I live in the U.S., so it's on ESPN Plus. I can watch every single game for $5 a month.
On ASM's on the ball here, driving forward. Ooh, okay, so he's played it.
The Green Boys. Where do you watch the match? I'm watching the game on American streaming service, Peacock. Shows me every Premier League game for $10 a month. So that's where I'm watching. I don't know what Harry's watching on.
Well, yeah. I am watching on just a streaming site on He's Goal. It is called.
Indeed.
I got it working in the end on my phone. But yeah, I'm just at home watching that. That's where I am. If you wanted to know the location,
Indeed.
we'll not go into any more specifics.
That's confidential.
yeah, I am. They're not finding out where I live.
Yeah. The Newcastle orange, green, and black jersey looks like a Bremen jersey. Oh, yeah. The 97, 99, this one. It kind of does. Because Werder Bremen, that's like their color scheme. They have like some purple shirts and some orange, and yeah, that's a good observation. I vegan. Bayern München already 2-0 up on Hoffenheim. Oh, I wonder who scored, Harry. Guess who scored?
What, for Bayern?
Yeah.
Lewandowski.
Actually, Gnabry. Serge Gnabry.
Okay.
And Lewandowski. No, I'm just kidding. no, Lewandowski did. He scored after.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Is he the
I
best?
agree. I agree with that, UK Studios. We have not had a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
Palace are looking they're looking all right, you know.
Yeah.
Not a promising first 5 minutes of Jones' reign, but obviously give him a bit of time.
Harry, what do you think of all the talk about? I'm not sure if you've seen on Twitter or anything, but people saying that Salah right now is the best player on planet Earth. Do you agree with that? Or do you think Lewandowski is, or do you think who right now who's the best in form?
No, that's a very good question.
I still argue that it's Lewandowski because he scores a goal almost every single game. Same thing with Salah, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'd definitely say that Salah is the best player in the world right now for me. I don't watch as much of the Bundesliga, so that's probably a bit biased. But just seeing the kind of goals he scores and the effect he has on Liverpool's team, one thing that hasn't been mentioned a lot, but it's still incredible, was that ball for Liverpool's first goal against Watford for Mane, outside of the boot from just beyond the halfway. Incredible.
Yeah.
It's not just the goals. It's not just the goals he scores as well. He's a very talented player.
You know, it's funny. The past 2 weeks, the 12:30 or the 7:30 a.m. kickoffs for me, they've been blowouts. Last Saturday, I woke up to a 5-0 Liverpool win. Now it's 7-0 Chelsea, and Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not actually that worried about our slow start because under Bruce, we would start good and then we would turn to shit. So maybe it's just a role reversal. Yeah. Or sometimes we just be dog shit the entire game.
Yeah.
So, but Palace is doing a nice job of they've got lots of space in between. When they're passing, it's not right next to a guy. They're spacing. They're using the entirety of the field to their advantage.
But they are being given a lot of space.
Yeah, that too, absolutely.
Which is passive. I don't like to see passive.
Yeah, me either.
Newcastle going through Ryan Fraser with the ball in the box. And ASM,
nice
gentle header to Gaeta.
That's not his strength. Headers.
Well, no. Wouldn't be, would it?
Yeah.
That's why you don't necessarily want him in the middle for when Ryan Fraser's playing. Because he's going to put balls in the box and you need someone to head it.
Yeah, Callum Wilson is a striker. There's no way ASM if Callum Wilson's fully fit, there's no way you put ASM as your striker.
This is interesting though. I'm sure not a lot of people would have seen Ryan Fraser playing as a centre midfielder today. That's what we've got at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie, what's happened to Carl?
Carl is coming shortly. I think he said he aimed for 3:15. He's just had some commitments.
Right.
So he will be here today, very shortly.
Yeah.
If not, he'll probably be on at halftime or something. But he will be here.
If not, we'll hold down the Toon Army. We'll hold down the fort, man.
Yes, we will. Indeed. For CSQN, the Legion, don't worry, ASM has got his headband on.
Yeah.
Gold dreads, I don't think he does, but he's got the headband on, don't worry.
Oh, Gallagher went down. Nothing there. Good.
Yeah. So they are there again today. Staveley and co. in the crowd.
It's really nice that our owners actually want to watch the game.
Very good to see. Yeah, Carl Darlow is playing. Why is that funny?
Oh, what happened to all right, whatever. What's going on, people? What's going on? 10 minutes 40 in Crystal Palace versus Newcastle. I'm not sure where Harry went, but that's all right. And I don't have the controls either. So
I'm here.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry,
back.
that was
I freaked out a minute.
Technical glitch.
It was.
Right, so we've got a long throw into the box from Emil Kraft. It's good work there from, I think that's Callum Wilson. And it's out for Crystal Palace goal kick. Yeah, Wolves slapping a sloppy Leeds. So I'm guessing they 1 or 2 now already.
It's I vegan. It is a better view at the big flag. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Steve, has something happened to your audio? Sounds a bit different.
Oh. 1 sec.
I can't hear you, Steve, no. No, Carl, I think he...
What about this?
I can hear you, but I can still hear the buffering. So, Anderson's just been booked for a challenge on...
Oh, yeah. Joaquin Anderson. He's going for the ball.
My mic has gone really low quality, has it?
Yeah.
Is it me?
I don't know what happened.
I haven't done anything. I accidentally backed out.
What about this? This better.
That's a lot worse. Oh, that's a nasty challenge. There's a yellow card.
Maybe this.
All right. So it's it's me. It's me. Okay.
Wait, Simon, I'm good. Mine sounds fine. Okay. So it's Harry. Yeah, Harry. Yeah. Thank you, Simon. Corner in. Header. Oh, damn it. Oh, Wilson. Simon, Harry sounds like he's from a 1940s radio. Yeah, it did sound a little. Oh, now he's on mute.
It's not any better, everyone.
I think so.
Hello, comments, please help me.
Oh God,
if it's not.
It was like clear as day, but now it's like all. Yeah, I don't know.
If not, I'll have to leave and come back in again. It feels better on my end. still crap, but then someone's given me that. So I don't know.
Do a Kevin. Yeah, turn it off and on. Wait,
no,
Harry, do you have a mic?
No. So,
Free Wilson. Come on. Let's ball in, nothing.
you know what? I thought exactly the same, Stuart. I thought exactly the same.
Yeah.
Why not? Emil Kraft, he hasn't been seen in a while either, so it's a bit of an odd one.
Yeah.
He's put a good challenge in there. And Newcastle looking a bit all at sea here. And, oh dear.
Turnover in midfield. Come on. Edward, good ball. Nothing there. Edward.
Right, can you stop spamming, please? I can't.
Just block him.
Yeah.
Or at least time out or something.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Dallas are trying. They're trying real hard to get a goal. They're getting in some good spaces. Edward, some nice moves. They're getting in and near our box way too fucking easy. Gallagher on the ball, nothing. Good clearance. There you go. ASM, go. Aw. Oh.
Right, is that better actually? I think.
Yes, you got it, Harry. Let's fucking go, man. That sounds better. Yeah, you're good.
Back.
You're good.
We're back.
Fuck
Good.
yeah.
I knew something was up. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, right. So we are still getting played off the park by Crystal Palace.
Yep.
Not that they've done much, but we're not seeing a lot of the ball as per usual.
It just looks like they're taking the initiative more than we are.
Well, they are, yeah. But we're still playing on the counter. ASM's going through now, and it's not the final ball that you want to see. And Palace have booted that one along.
Go. Oh, yeah, too heavy.
Yeah. Trying to look for Fraser there. He could have.
Good idea, but the execution was just, yeah. Yeah, foul on Edward?
It is the first. No, wrong comment. It is the first time Fraser has played.
Yeah,
in a while.
Starting, yeah.
In a while. Has he played this season? Must have come off the bench once or twice, but he.
Yeah, this is the first.
It'd be his first start this season.
Besides the game against Burnley in the Carabao.
Yeah.
I think that was the only game he started in the Carabao Cup.
Probably, yeah.
And then the rest have been substitutes.
Okay.
So it's his first Premier League start. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, Harry. What have you made so far the opening 20 minutes? It's not terrible.
It's not. I have to. One thing I will say, it's not promising.
Yeah. Good thing is though, is that it's still 0-0.
Yeah,
we're still in.
Yeah, we haven't conceded. Although, if the game carries on like this, a goal is coming.
And it's not for us. Yeah. Cross in, header. Oh, Palace nearly scored. Holy shit. Carl!
Hey.
Gentlemen,
Hello, Carl. How are we doing?
Good, man.
not bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Good layoff from Conor Gallagher. Benteke, I believe, was on the end of that header. That hit the post. Oh, my God.
What have I missed? Anything?
Not really.
Palace are fucking
you
us
s-
up the butt. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all you missed.
Have you seen any of it?
No, mate. I've literally just switched it on.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Palace have been.
Uh-oh, Gallagher went down.
They've been all over us so far. Not really created anything, but they've had a lot of the ball.
Well, they just
It's
had
been-
one. The one big chance that they've had was just 30 seconds ago with the Benteke header. That looks like Matt
Ooh,
Ritchie's
shit,
down.
Yeah, they hit the post.
Yeah. Oh, am I ahead of you now?
No, I just missed it.
Oh. Right.
Because I'm watching it on my phone. You see.
Mm-hmm.
What minute are you guys on?
21:30.
21-24.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh, so you're only
for
6 seconds. Oh, Cherry,
You're in
Harry.
For once, yeah.
front. Yeah, see that possession 79-21.
Mm.
It's not inspiring. Oh, that is dreadful, Sean Longstaff.
The thing
Yeah,
is though, is that I don't get the impression that we are playing defensive, but we don't look disorganized as fuck like we did under Bruce. We're not like everyone's staying in the same position. It actually looks like if he's trying to play counterattack, this is actually doing a good fucking job.
There have been a couple times where I've been a bit worried.
Yeah.
But we are like, yeah.
Who's on the
like,
bench? Because I saw the lineup. I didn't see who was on the bench though.
Willock's on the bench. Miggy's on the bench.
Yeah.
Gale's on the bench.
Dwight Gale, Murphy, Hendrick, Shah, Lewis.
Shaw. Why is Kraft playing over Shaw?
Man with
and Fernandez. Fernandez isn't even on the bench.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Big
wonder
guy
if Fernandez
Durham.
has got anything to do with the Argentinian trip last week. As if
What
Kraft's
Argentinian
starting over all of them.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Especially he hasn't been seen in ages.
No.
A very odd one.
Ball
It
in,
is.
nothing there. Interesting comment, Big Guy Durr. Since when did Americans support Newcastle? I've been on this channel for at least a year and a half, so I've been here a while.
This is true. We have global support before the takeover.
There was a Jamaican on here, South African, India.
We have
Are the
Australians.
Saudis now paying people to support Newcastle? Nah, man. Nah. Why the fuck would I accept money to pay? What? Yeah. Got some bell ends on this fucking website. As you fucking Brits would say, got some fucking bell ends. Some real fucking wankers.
Say how it is, Steve. Say how it is.
How's everyone in the comments, by the way? Yeah, he's just.
Oh no, I'm trolling too. We're
good.
We're good.
Oh dear.
Thank you, iVegan. Newcastle is a big club. It's normal to have supporters around the world. Exactly. This is facts. And it also helps that English clubs are the most popular in the world because English is a global language. Like it's very accessible.
Oh, kicking off on the sideline.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Benteke hit Edward.
Milivojevic, Callum Wilson, Graeme Jones, everyone getting in the thick of it. Don't know what that was over.
I'm just coming up. Yeah, so the Palace right backs. Is it the right back?
Big guy Durr. No, I'm not watching Formula One. I'm not a huge
Oh, Callum
fan.
Wilson's pushed him over. Milivojevic is like, don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me, bitch.
To be fair, I don't think it was a bad challenge. I think Ward just falls over himself.
Hey, his big pussy.
And then he's
just like those Palace fans with that fucking banner. Ooh, he painted a terrorist and it's cutting off someone's head. Ooh, so scary.
What was the banner?
There was some banner from the Holmesgate Fanatics or whatever the fucking Ultras or whatever the fuck. They had some banner saying like supporting terrorism. It was just some guilt trip shit.
Yeah.
Protest. Oh man. Where's the protest for the Glazers doing deals with Saudis? I want to know that. Where's the outrage? You can tell the American education system is fucked, completely oblivious to global issues. I didn't know this was political fans TV, but go on, Jack. Go on, Jack. Tell me about America. Do you live here? I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. The World Championship is literally just the U.S. All right, bro.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about like NFL, there literally is no other footballing team that would even be able to compete with them. So it makes sense.
They did. Germany had a.
Well, Germany have a decent setup. Yeah, that's trtrue.
They had like NFL in Berlin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Look up the Yemen and Jamal Khashoggi.
Jack, we know about that, man. We're not here to talk about that.
What?
I was just saying to Jack, we're not here to talk about that. Newcastle fans aren't going to be berated for humanitarian issues. I'm sure you're using social media as you speak, which is funded by the Saudis. If you want to talk about that, mate, fuck off, because I'm not arsed.
Yeah. And I would like to know, Jack, how much did you give a fuck about Jamal Khashoggi before the takeover? Just wondering. If it was such an outrage, you've probably been protesting up and down the streets for, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it was awful, but like you said, it's got nothing to do with Newcastle fans whatsoever.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking funny how a flag can piss off so many people.
Yeah.
Just what one little fucking flag does. It's awesome. I would stop reacting, Claire, but the game's not that entertaining. I mean, it's fun to have no Bruce and Ashley. But and commentators curse. We're on the counterattack. Looks like Richie's going in. Oh, ASM, bad touch. Come on. If it was my club, I would stop supporting them. Well, Jack, you're what they call a plastic. If you stop supporting your club just because of some issue, you're not a real fan of that club. Sorry. You're not. Just it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that because we're trying to watch the game. So let's talk. Let's breed positivity, not negativity. Wolves are winning, are they? That's good, I suppose.
Who are Wolves playing today?
Leeds. So if Leeds lose and we win, we leave.
Jump out of the
relegation zone. Yeah,
that would be lovely.
Yeah. Edward 1-2 with MacArthur. Oh, good defense. There you go. Come on, man.
I wonder. I hope he is playing to win this because there's not a lot of attacking intent here.
Yeah. We're definitely playing with the we're definitely playing with like a counterattack strategy. The thing is though, is that ASM, if we're gonna do this stuff, we gotta work on first touch and shit like that. Because if you're gonna be a counterattacking side, never mind the fact that in football it's super important that you have to have a good fucking first touch to actually do anything. But especially if you're going to counterattack, because it matters every single little pass and stuff like this. You need to have good first touch and passing if you want to be a good counterattacking side. Come on,
Meridius, I am indeed.
From the West Midlands. Carl's been a Newcastle supporter for quite a while, I'm assuming, though.
About 25, 26 years.
Yeah.
It's not a bad stint, that.
It's
14, within 14 years of hell as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Ruth Cordell supports Norwich. Damn.
It's not a great day to be a Norwich fan, is it?
Yeah. I do look forward to going to Norwich away. I do like Norwich as an away day, although it's a bit of a nightmare to get to. Burnley or Williams.
I'm very tempted to say something, but I don't
Go
want to
for
curse
it.
that. No. I don't want to curse when we come to play Norwich away.
Norwich. I'm
If
sorry,
I say
but
what I'm going to say, it won't happen.
If we don't get 6 points from both Norwich games, we're getting relegated. Because if we can't even like that.
Well, there you go, Steve. You've cursed it.
Legend, mate. Maybe we'll have to meet up sometime. Drop us a comment and whatever, and yeah, if you're ever at any away games or whatever, we'll have to meet up.
Shout out Chris Duziuk. Been a supporter of this awesome club since '82. It's the best thing that happened to us for a few years. Absolutely, 100%.
So we're still battling on hard here, but this is not.
Whereabouts are you from, Meridius? Are you from Birmingham? It's specifically.
Birmingham.
ASM is a right winger. You can't blame him not scoring. Definitely.
Mighty M. Joe said, Steve, how long have you been a soccer/football fan, especially Newcastle United? 2014 World Cup. That I literally flicked it on, and it was the opening game, Brazil versus Croatia, and I'm like, that was pretty fun to watch. And then I watched the rest of the tournament, and I've been pretty really into it since then. It's become my favorite sport. It used to be hockey before that, but yeah, I've been huge fan of football. Oh, and I have a question for you guys. All this stuff about, you can't say soccer, it's not an actual. Why in the hell is there stuff called like Soccer Saturday, like that program on?
That's a very good point.
Or I saw on Steve Wright's thing. It's like he said, there's a soccer school. There's the word soccer appears in England a few times.
That is true. When I went to
the term was coined in England.
When I went to like camps when I was a kid, they were called soccer schools. To be fair,
yeah, I
never really thought about that.
You know what I mean? So what?
Yeah.
But then, why do people feel like that?
It's a good point.
They gatekeep the term, like, if you say soccer, you're not, exactly what hippie says. Soccer and football, they're interchangeable. That's what I'm saying.
I would personally say, Ginger, that I feel like he's a bit of a fraud, personally.
Jones playing like
well, my answer to that would be maybe Bruce was playing like Jones. There we go.
I think there's me, you, and Sam that were never really on Jones's, the hype with him.
Yeah.
Oh, and Callum Atkinson asked where I'm from in America. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, the third biggest city in the United States. About 10 million people total live in suburbs and the city. But I now live in New Hampshire. TGG also with a good point. Yeah, but then again, half the teams in the MLS literally have FC in them. Football Cup. The thing about MLS that's cool is, like, for example, there's Real Salt Lake. So obviously they're using that Real term, like the Real Madrid or Real Vallecano or whatever. But then there's also Orlando City SC, soccer club. And then some of it's FC, and some of it's a very interesting blend. Or you have Montreal, which changed their fucking name to Club de Foot. And I'm pissed off about that still, because Montreal is my favorite MLS club.
Yeah, I saw your video. You were pretty salty about that, weren't you?
I'm very fucking angry. Yeah. And our club has been, and Mr. Gilmore, the CEO of CF Montreal, he banned our Ultras, the Ultras Montreal, because we were fighting in the parking lot or some shit. And it's completely fucking ridiculous. It was a few fucking idiots, and it's just killing the support. But yeah, it's whatever. The Leon link. The story so far. But yes, MLS they have clubs called FC, SC. It's an interesting blend. Very interesting blend. I vegan. I'm a Columbus fan. Columbus Crew? Maybe? I don't know.
Yes, mate. But I'm living in Redditch now, out in the suburbs, as Steve would refer it to.
The burbs.
The burbs. The overspill, as you would refer it to, Meridius. Definitely.
Wait, that's what it's called? Overspill?
No, it's not actually called that. It's just... Bruce-esque, I would say.
Yeah. It's really not great.
It's slightly better than Bruce.
It's
slightly better.
Have we actually had an actual shot yet?
Now, do you think it's just Crystal Palace playing very well? Or do you think it is we are setting up like this?
I just don't like the fact that we're set up with 5 at the back again.
Yeah. I was hoping for a 3 at the back, but it's definitely a 5. Yeah.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Getting an education today.
Yeah. Soccer and like I pointed out, why is it called Soccer Saturday? Why is it called Soccer Schools? Like, the term soccer is not just an American thing. They also call it soccer in Australia. Actually, they call it soccer.
Yeah, to be fair, as someone pointed out before, I think Soccer Saturday is a lot to do with marketing.
Yeah.
Sell the rights and
then what? What about like Carl said with the soccer schools and stuff?
Yeah,
like
no, that is a good point. No, that is a good point.
That's not really marketing because it's like local stuff. You would just want a football I don't know. Ooh, that's a good. Looked like a clean tackle, Wilson. Mark Gahey.
Well, we do have to remember as well. Sorry, Matt Armstrong's comment. Fraser is playing out of position.
Sorry, mate.
It's that it's all right. It's that same old issue. He's playing in centre midfield, but he's not a centre mid.
Is that where he's playing?
Yeah. It's like earlier in the game. I mean, I noticed we set up with a 5-3-2. So Fraser's playing as a centre mid, and ASM with Wilson through the middle.
I'm starting to get the feeling that we might owe Steve Bruce an apology. What's Roy Fraser playing centre midfield?
I'll never apologize. I'll never apologize for anything I have or I will have said about Bruce. I will never apologize because I never take it to a unacceptable level.
Yeah, it's never personal.
I don't wish death upon the guy. I just think he's a fucking prick and he's a shitty manager. That's all. And I'm glad he's gone. End of discussion.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take what I said back about him. I don't want him to die. I'm not like fucking mentally ill as shit where I actually would say that about someone just because they're not good at their job. So
Yeah, but we wish him all the best.
Yeah.
Obviously.
yeah.
Our next one plays 3-4-3. Yeah, well, I'd completely agree. I think he likes a 4-3-1-2 as well, 4-3-2-1 as well. So definitely need to start trying to facilitate that. 'Cause I think Graeme Jones is in charge for the next couple of games, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's got the Chelsea game as well.
Mm.
We should use that as like a shopping trip. We'll just rock up. We'll be like, yeah, I want you. What about you? How about you can clean the boots? Werner, yeah, we need someone to make the dinners.
I would take Timo Werner at Newcastle. I don't know about you guys.
I'd take Timo Werner to clean boots at the moment. No, of course. Yeah,
well, he is injured.
Take someone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although I think Joe Linton scored more goals than him over the last season, didn't he?
No,
it's a horrible argument.
I don't
think he did.
He had, I believe last year he had 19 goal contributions in all competitions. He actually had a lot of assists, to be fair.
Yeah, but just Premier League goals is our focus.
Fair enough. Because we don't compete in all competitions because we're
we don't.
terrible at the moment. Yeah. Are we missing J7 today? Fuck no.
Well, to be honest,
I don't think
some people will disagree because I know mixed opinions from him on the Spurs game, but I thought he was shit.
I'll be honest. The Spurs game was the first game I've not watched for a long time because I was at the NFL. But prior to that, I was happy with him. But I heard a lot of people said he was bad. So
yeah, no, I was impressed with him on that left hand side up until the Spurs game, and I just thought he was awful. He had a few good bits. He won his battles. To be fair to him, he won the ball, but then he just gives the ball away straight afterwards.
Yeah. I didn't think he was any. It's pretty fucking anonymous, and had some bad moments. I didn't think he was that good. Are we going to play 8-2 when we play?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we're basically playing 8-2 against Palace, so against Chelsea, maybe even 9-1.
Do you know, I don't know if it's realistic or not, but I'd really like, because he's not getting game time at Manchester United, and I know it'll still be difficult to get him. But
Phil Jones,
he said he doesn't want to go back to Ajax, and I'd love to get Donny van der Beek in at Newcastle. I really would. And I'm not sure if that's teetering on unrealistic, but I just feel like because he's not getting game time, there's an opportunity to sign him.
Absolutely.
I think I don't think Man United will want to sell him for some reason. I reckon they'll want a loan.
Yeah, that's true. I think
because they won't want it because he'll be very devalued. Obviously it's January, but they'll want at least a loan to try and ramp up the price a bit or something.
Yeah, I think he'd be like if we were able to get him, I'd be happy with him as like a marquee signing per se.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think? I think Jadon Sancho is going to suffer the same fate as
I do as well.
I think Solskjaer is the worst fucking manager in the league.
I don't know what's happened. Like I know that
never rated the guy.
The German league's not strong because it is.
What?
I said you can't even say that the German league's not strong because it is. So what he did in the Bundesliga, you'd think he'd be able to transition at least some of 50% of that over to the Premier League.
It's still early days. That's that's the thing that's on Jadon Sancho's side. That it is still early days, and you have to adjust.
I think one thing that comes into it as well is he's lost his rhythm because it's not like he didn't have a rest over summer.
Yeah,
and so he didn't play for England either. So he's gone from playing a full season for Dortmund to then being in a squad but not playing for 2 weeks or whatever it is. Yeah. No, like 4 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, 4 weeks. And then had a few weeks off, back to Man United, and he's on the bench half the time.
I think we'll get Lingard. I really do think that's going to happen, to be fair.
That'd be cool. I would take that. I would welcome
definitely.
Lingard. I definitely think we need some sort of defensive midfielder, though. So I'm kind of looking at Florian Grillitsch TSG Hoffenheim. I think that would be my first realistic signing. I would really like him. All action midfielder. I'm a fan of Grealish. Done very well for Hoffenheim. So that would be mine.
I wasn't shaking my head at that, by the way. I was just watching the game.
Yeah. No, I figured. Marko Arnautovic says hippie. Yeah, Arnautovic is at Bologna, though.
This is so frustrating. We just keep giving the ball away.
Yeah.
Camped an hour half.
Don't apologise. God, we've all got different opinions.
no.
I agree with you anyway.
I think he's apologising for calling you Matt.
Oh, you called me Matt?
He said, "Look."
Oh, God, yeah, cool. Yeah, I did see that, and I felt exactly the same as you. Like, unbelievably risky. I think hasn't he apparently got a bit of a bad attitude as well? I know we had that.
Yeah, and he has
ASM.
a fast food problem or something like that, like a fitness thing.
Oh, really? For like, what I think they were saying it would be worth like 62 million.
Craig
for his
Johnson,
wages and stuff.
Florian Neuhaus. Yes, I have time for Florian Neuhaus. 100%.
Newhouse.
Van de Beek is realistic than some of the rumors. I think we need to focus on our defense first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vlahovic from Fiorentina. Whether that's real, fuck yeah, I'd take Vlahovic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I also really like Baku from VfL Wolfsburg. Really good young player that recently emerged. I got time for Baku.
Can't say I've seen him play. He's a right back, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm watching. I've got the Freiburg-Wolfsburg game on, Bayern-Hoffenheim, Leipzig, Greuther Fürth, and Salernitana and Empoli. And then the Newcastle game.
Right, Ronan. Luckily, I've got one to hand, so I will put it on just for you. I don't want you bashing the books now, getting me to take it off. Take Ollie, please. Can't do that, mate.
Fuck no. I would never fucking have Ollie at the club.
We have no influence, and we also don't want him.
No.
He is a fucking horrible manager. He is the most fucking... He belongs in the championship. And even that's that might be too high for him. Because the fact that Jose Mourinho won 2 trophies with the fucking squad that he have. I'm talking Matteo Darmian, Smalling, Jones was still playing, fucking Marcus Rojo, like, and then the midfield. It's like he had a fucking crap team, Mourinho, compared to what Ole has right now. There is zero excuse. There is fucking zero excuse for Ole to not have a trophy with Man United. He sucks. He's a terrible manager. But you know, I'm Ole in. I'm Ole in. Fuck Man United. I hope they suffer for many, many years. Shit club, shit owners. I love it.
I think there's quite a few Man United fans in the comment section, so feel free to take that abuse and throw it Steve's way.
That's all right.
I said shit.
I don't like Man United. I don't fucking... I don't know. What do you want me to do? Because that's like one of the generic fucking teams that like gets a fucking huge fan base in the U.S. that just annoys the shit out of me. They're like the Dallas Cowboys of fucking of football.
Dallas, yeah.
They're overhyped every year. Oh, it's our year, guys. It's our year. Yo, we're fucking sick. And then they don't do anything.
Before we come back to that, first half, how do you feel it went?
Pretty fucking boring.
Yeah, boring. To be honest, I couldn't really tell you what's happened because they've just been camped in our half. We've had a few breaks, but like not a lot's happened. It's just don't really have many words for it, to be honest.
Would you agree with what Brandon's saying, or would you say that Brandon's probably smoked too much weed already?
I was going to say a couple points in the first half. I actually think Kraft does look pretty good.
Fair enough.
Sean Longstaff, hasn't been great. So
Fair
to
enough.
be fair to him,
Longstaff is
day
a
off
Premier League
the
quality.
weed.
Right? I don't really have any hope. I don't wish the Longstaffs that they fail. I don't see it happening for him in the Premier League. Should go to fucking Udinese. Was that Sean or Matt that was linked with that move?
Matt.
That was Matt.
Was
He
going
should
to Udinese,
have
yeah.
tried something in Serie A or something because they.
One second, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
No worries.
Right,
That being said about Vlahovic, the last time we signed a young Serbian striker, they ended up being shot in the Prem. But I liked Mitrovic. But
Brandon loves Mitrovic. That's Brandon's favorite player ever.
But I agree, he wasn't. He wasn't the striker that we thought he was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you take Wilshere on a short-term deal to get us through? Take anyone?
Sure. No, why not? What do we have to lose?
Yeah, definitely.
We have we have a shit ton of money, so that shouldn't be much of a problem.
Palace have been the better team thus far that they have. It's kind of what I was going to say it's kind of what I expected. I did, but in the same breath, I just thought the occasion of Steve Bruce not being at the club might potentially have given the players a kick up the arse. It actually seems like it's the opposite. So, who knows? We need to get a new manager in ASAP, though. ASAP, because like people have said in the comments, if it is to believe that Fonseca's going to be in, which I think he will be, he plays a more attacking formation, and we're playing defensive football, so it doesn't help at all. I was surprised Jones went at 5 at the back to a certain extent, but as I said, I've never been a huge fan of him anyway. But still, I still thought he put a more attacking formation up because he usually works with the strikers. So yeah, I was definitely surprised. Kraft has played well, surprisingly. Yeah. What was you going to say, Harry? Sorry.
I was just going to say, as I said earlier, I thought we were just going to go 4-2-3-1. I thought we were going to see a bit of Jamal Lewis. I thought we'd see Fraser, Miggy, ASM, and Wilson all start together, but obviously not. He's surprised me there.
Team have looked solid, in my opinion. Yeah, well, I mean,
that's what that's kind of the camp I'm in. To me,
you said, didn't you? We look more.
We don't
drilled.
We don't look amazing. Let me make this clear. We don't look amazing, but the thing is yes, we're also playing defensive. I acknowledge that too. But we don't look like all over the place. We look decently organized. I would really prefer to be much more attacking, show some initiative. But it could just be that Crystal Palace are having a good game, which I think they are as a team. I think Koyate and Gallagher have been moving the ball around. I think Edouard's been trying to make some good. He's made some good runs, and Benteke even looks pretty good. It's not for a lack of a lack of try.
Yeah, I think sometimes we need to rein it in a little bit. No, we're not Manchester City at the end of the day. We're on Palace's level. It's 0-0. Can't really grumble too much.
We're still in this game.
We're still in the game.
And I'm not
away from home as well.
Yeah. So we've got to put a bit of context on it, haven't we? At the end of the day. Yeah. This always worries me.
3 points. I want 3 points. We need 3 points. In fact, I don't want none of this. We cannot keep on losing and drawing. We have to stop the rot at a certain point.
Yeah. I think this is why I'm so against it, though, Spencer, because those players, as much as we love Matt Ritchie, and Manquillo's always been defensively pretty sound, pretty solid, they're not wing backs. They're not the type of players that have got enough fitness and dynamism to be able to push on and create the overlap and then get back and defend. So that's why I don't like the formation, because we haven't got the personnel to suit it.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, and the one complaint that I do definitely have is some of the application in this game of technique and stuff, first touch, passing, that hasn't been up to par. Yeah. ASM has had a few sloppy touches. He doesn't look like his typical self, but we still have a second half to go. But that, our players really need to improve first touch and passing and stuff like that, and show some more initiative. But yeah, It's 0-0. We get just nick a fucking win. Then
Yeah.
that's cool.
Final.
I'll just ask this, right?
Mm.
Because he has gone, and I was exactly the same as you, all of you. Are we're giving Graeme Jones the benefit of the doubt here? Because if this was Steve Bruce, we would be pissed off. Let's be honest.
Of course.
What do you think it is? Why are we being so? It's just because Steve Bruce is gone, so we're just going to give Graeme Jones the benefit of the doubt.
Absolutely. And because Graeme Jones actually gives a fuck about us fans, and he's actually he. The thing with Bruce is that when he talked about us, it was like we were like untouchables, like we were like someone he didn't want to associate with.
Yeah.
Graeme Jones is trying. He's making an effort.
Fair enough.
Bruce was a lazy fuck, and he wanted the money, and Graeme Jones isn't in this for the money. It's actually his boyhood club. There's lots of differences between him and fucking Steve Bruce. That's how I see it, at least. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because this is his first ever fucking game.
That's true.
Bruce just completed his 1,000th.
Yeah.
We know Bruce ball. We don't know yet what Graeme Jones, what his style of management is, because it's only the first 45 minutes of it, So
yeah, of course.
that's my perspective on it. And obviously, yes, it is quite annoying that we are playing so bad, but I don't mind playing like this if we get fucking results. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bruce played defensive and crap football, but we have 7 wins out of our past, 38, 39, 37, something like that. So, I mean, the guy's hardly fucking Jose Mourinho or or a Diego Simeone where he can sit back and nick 1-0, 2-1 wins. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I'm completely on board with what Ginger's saying here. There's literally 2 players that I would probably keep, to be honest.
Mm.
That I think are worthy of Premier League standard per se.
Willock and ASM?
I say 3
no.
and Callum Wilson.
Dubravka?
I think I'll be completely honest, and people will disagree with me massively here. I think we overhype him as a goalkeeper.
I like him.
He's a great shot stopper at times, but mate, he has got chocolate wrists.
Yeah. I can agree with that. JK with the great comment. Great to see an American who isn't a screaming woke. Fuck yes. I love that. I fucking hate those woke ass people. Offended by everything.
Andrew says we need to do an F word job.
Fuck that, Andrew. No.
F bombs for days.
Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
I don't judge the football teams. You'll be the richest team in the world playing in the champion. That is the most Newcastle thing that could probably happen, to be fair.
Guess what? We'll still be supporting. So
this is it.
Plastics.
People can say that, but I think Newcastle fans will be the first to admit that we're fully aware that it will happen. It could happen, and if it does, we'll still be there.
Absolutely, I still will. Yeah, exactly. We're not here just because of the fucking takeover.
No,
Brandon,
I'm not hating on him. I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying that sometimes I think we pick him up to a level that he's not at. That's all.
Do you think he's a top 10?
More biased.
Do you think he is a top 10 Premier League goalkeeper?
Yeah, I'll give him that.
What?
Yeah.
9th? 8th? Who do you rate above?
Martinez at Villa.
You rate him up? Really?
Yeah, I do. I think it was a really good signing.
He's a very good keeper.
Oh, wait. Are you saying Martinez better than Dubravka?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I'm trying to think off the top of
De
my head.
Gea?
See, I guess usually I would say yes.
Picked up form recently.
Yeah.
For Man United. But overall, the past 2 years ish.
That's the thing. I suppose I'll be basing it more off what he'd done previously rather than how his form was over the last couple of seasons. Maybe I'm being harsh on Dubravka.
No, I don't think you're being harsh because I do get what you mean. Like he does make quite a few errors, but he also, I'd say he's fairly comparable with De Gea, not on the same level, but in the way that they make a lot of saves which other keepers wouldn't necessarily make, but they're prone to a mistake.
Yeah. 100%. Jake says he'd keep Callum Wilson. That's it. Dubravka's pass delivery is questionable. Look, I don't want to create a narrative that we should all go and get under Dubravka's back because we got blamed for the Steve Bruce hate. So I'm just saying, like, it was just an opinion. Let's leave it there.
God, Carl, you have one of those? Wow, what a crazy thing. You have an opinion, and not everyone agrees with it.
Shouldn't be afraid to criticize the owners because they did some serious. Oh, man.
All right, you know what? Go criticize every fucking owner of anything. Walmart, Amazon. Go. You know what?
Look, I don't want to get into it. But Jack, you're literally using social media platform that is funded by the Saudis.
Yeah.
So the hypocrisy is on another level, mate. And you have no control over that, but you still continue to use it. So if you don't, and if your morals are as fucking high up as you are coming across on here, then please leave the platform. That simple.
Yeah,
if you stop supporting your club, you can easily leave YouTube. Otherwise, just stop continuing. Like the Newcastle fans, we can't do anything about it. You know, we're not going to be held accountable for it. That's it.
And the reason why I have the Saudi flag is because, like with the some of our fans wearing the headdresses and stuff, it's a tribute. It's a thank you. It's like a cultural, like, you know, I fuck with it. Like, I embrace the Saudi. Like, it's just being open and shit. You know, like I like having multicultural. It's a global game. Football. It's a global game. We have a French player, Scottish on our team, English players. Like it's the world game. And the Saudis chose to invest in Newcastle, and that's awesome because we don't want Ashley.
Yeah.
I don't mind speaking about it, but Jack, you're not, and you ain't gonna change my mind either, Jack. You ain't gonna change none of our minds. So I mean, your team is probably poorer than us. Actually, they are. They are poorer than us. And that's cool. That's cool, man. If my team got taken over, I would go to less games.
So just to give you an idea, Jack, I spoke on LBC Radio about the human rights issue. So fans do speak about it. We have an LGBTQ community, United with Pride, that speak about it and are actually working with the club. Amanda Staveley has been put at the forefront of the takeover, who is a woman. So you'd like to think that they're going to progress with the Western world. They may not. We can't do anything about that. Like I said, you continue to talk about it on here, but you're using a platform that's funded by the Saudis. Yeah. So take your hypocrisy, mate. Like, have a conversation away from this stream because this is the last bit of exposure that we're going to give it on here because we're just going to watch the football, brother.
Yeah. Frankie said, Steve, I don't have too much of a problem with the flag, but people dressing up in Saudi clothing could be easily seen as offensive. Anything's offensive, Frankie, to be fair. That's the woke American bullshit to put up with.
Yeah, I get that. It's just not the place for it. That's all I'm saying, mate. I've got no issue with what your views are. This just
it's fine to have different opinions. It's fine, but there's a difference between voicing your opinion and then making it seem like we're the murderers and serial killers. That's all. That's all. Second half's about to start. Anyways, back to the football.
We can have a conversation about it elsewhere, Jack, if you want to. That's not a problem. Yeah. What was you going to say, Harry?
I was going to say we're underway.
Yeah, we're underway.
Back to the game.
Back to the football.
Oh, this isn't Political Fans TV or Saudi Arabia Fans TV. Oh, maybe it is. Ha ha! Oh, man, that's awesome. Fuck yeah. And also, Frankie, Frankie said just my opinion. You're good. You're good, Frankie. What do you guys think of like Newcastle fans like choosing some of them to wear the headdress and stuff? Because from what I've seen from Saudi Arabian people on Twitter and overall, it's not offensive in their culture to wear their traditional clothing or whatever you want. I'm not sure of the name of what they call it, but none of them are offended. It's not like in Saudi Arabia people are like, why are these people doing this? Why? It's to me, it's like wearing a sombrero. Like you know how here's a good example. You know how Wolves fans, some of them have like the Mexican hats and the masks and stuff for Raul Jimenez.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
I just think, like, not getting into it in too much detail, I think I can understand where people are coming from. It's not so much that, it's that they feel that it gives people an opportunity to then kind of be as blasé with other cultures where people would be offended by it, if that makes sense. So they could be like, well, the Saudis would allow us to do this, but I want to go and culturally appropriate someone else. And they're like, no, that's not okay. Do you know what I mean?
Like, to me, the world is we live in a world where, like, I live in America. I live in a nation of immigrants. I have friends from Ukraine, Russia, Ireland, Finland, freaking Malta, Germany, France, Spain. Like, it's a global nation. I'm used to seeing a bunch of cultures. I'm Polish. I'm Alsace-Lorraine. Like, I get a lot of culture. I watch football, which is global.
Yeah.
Like, it's a mixing pot. So to me, like, I have a Saudi Arabian flag. I have a Cayman Islands flag. I have a freaking Swedish flag in my room. It's a melting pot. I like culture, and I like introducing new stuff. And to me, wearing the kashag, or wait, what was it called? Sorry. I saw a vegan. I saw iVegan. It's called the schmag. Schmag? I don't know. But to me, it's just like wearing like the sombrero with what Wolves fans do with Jimenez. And I doubt many Mexicans are offended when Raul Jimenez is embraced and they wear like the Day of the Dead masks and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
That's just me. And you could choose to be offended. It's always a choice. It's an opinion. But I don't think you have the right to tell people you can't do this, you can't do that.
I think I understand where you're coming from. I think it depends on the circumstances, doesn't it? I think.
Oh yeah,
things are perceived.
If you use it to belittle someone or be like, "Oh, I'm a terrorist," like, okay, I understand. Like, yeah, it's offensive. I mean, I have a dark sense of humor and stuff, but there's a time and a place for everything. Let's say it like that. When you're going to a football match, yeah, you don't want to be making bomb jokes and stuff. If you're out with your buddies and you're making whatever. Very deep. This is how fucked this game is. God. Oh no, Bish Endo. No, I'm not comparing Sweden with Saudi. No, I was just saying I was just emphasizing that I have lots of flags in my room that are from different nations and regions of the world.
Oh, Southampton are in front. Benteke's just had a good opportunity.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did. Jesus.
I thought we were looking a bit better there as well. Started off with a bit of the ball.
It's great effort, to be fair, from it.
Yeah.
Absolute audacity from Big Benteke.
Oh, really athletic effort. I just saw that. That's a decent hit.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It's our technique to get that kind of like flying volley, but actually not bad.
Oh no. Fucking hell.
Usually
oh shit.
What the hell happened there?
What did happen? I haven't seen it.
You will see now.
I'm at 50:05 right now.
Yeah, about 20 seconds. Right?
10, 20 seconds.
God.
What is Darlow doing?
What are they both doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh, God. That could be a red. Oh, Jesus. Wait, fuck his own player. Or wait, Hippie. Well, Hippie said that's a red.
Nah.
I mean, It's
It
definitely
might be
not.
a red from Darlow on who was it? Richie. Darlow on Richie, wasn't it?
Kieran Clark. I
Oh,
think.
Kieran Clark. Sorry, that
Yeah.
might be a red.
I hope he's all right though. In all seriousness, Jesus.
Yeah, I think he's
That's
good, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope he is.
Oh,
but
maybe
I
he's
wouldn't mind him
talking-
going off, and we bring a midfielder or an attacker on. Yeah. Would not mind if Mickey came on.
Matt Armstrong said, Jesus, is Darla just taking a clock? Yeah, on accident. Little scramble outside of the box on the kind of left right-hand side. Yeah. Norwich got a red today, says Ruth. Yeah, they did. And they also got they got a freaking touchdown put on them too. A touchdown plus an extra point.
Go on, absolute battering.
Yeah.
What was the score?
7.
7-0.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You want to Mason Mount hat
That's
trick?
when
Mason Mount hat
when you
trick.
said that touchdown extra point. I was like, no, it wasn't actually 7.
No, it actually
makes sense.
was 7,
Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not bullshitting. Yeah, it was. I watched it. It was
It happened. Yeah.
unbelievable performance.
And they didn't have Lukaku or Werner. Not
Yeah,
that
that's
Werner
worrying,
would
isn't it?
score a lot.
And Havertz didn't even score. Yeah,
Who scored?
Mason
Mount
Mount. Like I
scored
said,
a hat
Mason Mount
trick.
hat trick. There was
There was an own goal.
yeah.
Go on, Maxi.
Hudson Odoi scored.
He
And
scored,
then
yeah.
Reece James had a really nice chip, and then Chilwell, I believe.
Mm.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
That bodes well for
I
next
fucking
week,
love
then, huh?
Reece James. Reece James is
Yeah, it does.
I really like it.
Brilliant. I'm looking forward to a 7-0 pumping next
Good
weekend.
challenge. Get in.
Chilwell scored for 4th game in a row, says David Johansson. Yeah, he did.
Really? Chilwell
Yeah.
scored in the last 4 games. Wow.
All competitions, yeah.
Yeah, 1
Damn.
for England, 3 for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's on fire. He's a left back I would not mind at Newcastle. Or would you guys take Marcus Alonso?
Yeah. We
Me
haven't
too.
got a left back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Give me anyone.
Definitely for this system, anyway.
Yeah.
Right. If we're going to play 5 at the back.
The thing
or
about
3 at the back,
Alonso,
suits
I
perfectly.
really like Alonso. Like over the past few years, I've kind of summarized him as his attacking qualities are like at a Champions League level, but sometimes as a defender, it's like League One type shit. His ability is crazy. He would do well he does well as a wing back.
So it was like a bit like Yedlin, where his like attacking qualities would be like championship level, and then his defending qualities were like non-league.
Conference South.
Yeah, conference.
Yeah.
South.
Fucking
And he still can't
Moldovan
cross.
2nd division.
Javier Manquillo with the throw out on the right hand
I
side.
still think we look pretty solid. Like
Literally
it's
just give it to a Palace player.
it's not a great performance by any means, but we don't do we honest to God look as bad as we did under Bruce? Like do you think under Bruce we'd be down 1-0? I think we would. Maybe that's me just getting my hate boner up for Bruce, but I don't know.
Hate boner. I love it.
I mean,
I understand what you're saying. Definitely, there does seem to be more. They seem to be more regimented.
yeah. I mean, yeah, we have had, I think, a few moments where we almost got caught out, but
Sean
There
Longstaff
was-
couldn't pass urine.
there was one obvious chance for Palace. The Benteke hit the bar.
Yeah,
That's really it the whole game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know I've been ranting about fucking anything and everything under the sun, but
What's going on here?
oh goal.
Oh,
Benteke.
fucker. As soon as I say that, that's a commentator's curse.
Do you know what? That's probably poor defending out on the right hand side as well. So Manquillo's giving him too much space to get the cross in, and then
Gallagher on the ball.
Benteke is not marked at all.
That little
Gallagher.
scuffle as well with Gallagher. Someone's got to win that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. There are 2 guys. There are fucking 4 guys in the area, and Gallagher trips up a bit. Ball in. Benteke. God fucking damn it.
See, this is where we'll probably now have an influx of viewers because we will become the new Arsenal Fans TV that people like to laugh at because we've got money. So don't bite, lads. Ignore the comments.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I get into scats on Twitter all the fucking time, man. I don't give a fuck. I love the hate. Give me some. Give me some.
Cue the comments,
some, baby.
Cue the Bruce in comments. Cue them now.
Yeah.
I mean, I never said that Graeme Jones is some fucking Pep Guardiola plus Arsene Wenger brainchild.
No,
I'm just happy that Bruce is out. Like, we'll get a better manager eventually. It is what it is.
Definitely need to spend 200 million in January just to stay in the league.
Probably.
Yeah, but at least we can.
This is true.
At least we can. Yeah.
Bailly, Chad Gerard says Bailly is required. He'd be gold with regular football.
Good
I wouldn't
shout.
mind Eric Bailly, but the problem with Bailly is he's injury prone as fuck. That's the one problem with Eric Bailly. His injuries. But I mean, to be fair, we are fucking injured every other week, FC, with ASM and Wilson.
We do have Kraft playing at centre back as well today.
Yeah. So that kind of shows
Also,
our level of fucking.
Amanda does not look happy.
No. Another thing about Eric Bailly though, he'd be used whenever if you're a Man United regular, you're playing twice a week usually.
Yeah.
And you have to play once a week for us.
True.
You play some midweek. Yeah. Bruce must be laughing his arse off, says Gary Jones. Yeah, fuck Bruce. I don't care.
He will be,
I
definitely.
don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit what fucking Steve Bruce does. I don't wish him any harm, but I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you're right. God. Couldn't be fucking asked. I didn't give a shit about Steve Bruce before I came to Newcastle. I don't give a fuck about him after.
Who's getting booked here?
He is free to do whatever he would like.
I think that's Lascelles, yeah.
What is he doing? Sure to put his fucking pants down. Literally.
Ryan Fraser was right there.
Jamal Lascelles has tripped over his own foot and literally tried to pull Benteke's boxer shorts to the ground. That is the only way I can describe that.
4-0 Bayern München. Jesus Christ. Whew.
I think
Callum
fair to say that on the face of it, and on the face of the play, that Palace probably deserve to be 1-0 up. Do you think?
They do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They haven't. As I keep saying, they haven't created a lot, but they've had so much of the ball that a chance is going to come.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do deserve it.
Callum Atkinson, I would commented. I agree with this. I'd bring in Max Aarons. Fuck yeah, give me some. Sven Botman and Renato Sanchez from Lille is the first three signings. I that's a good trio right there. That's a good trio.
Oh God, he's just sent him to the fucking gym there.
What?
Yeah, sorry. Carry on. I agree with all of those three signings. I like the Renato Sanchez signing as well.
Me too. I watch a lot of Liga, and
I don't think they would happen though. Lille are Champions League football, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're also broke as fuck, just like the whole rest of Liga is. They're going through a financial crisis.
The whole rest of the world are in financial crisis in comparison to us.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh
but
my God, we're getting torn apart
here. Yeah, Palace are really turning it on now.
Who was that with the dummy?
How does Graham respond?
Sorry, Harry, I keep talking over you, mate. Just tell me to
No,
shut up.
you're right. No, it's fine. It happens.
Harry on the inside, fucking this.
Yeah, he's like, shut the fuck up, man.
It's fine. All right.
Fucking hell.
Who's the dude with the blonde hair? The longish blonde hair. What's his name?
Conor
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Oh, is that Conor Gallagher?
Chelsea
Yeah.
London, yeah.
Right, yeah. He's causing problems.
Yep.
Yeah.
Phenomenal player. Chelsea Academy is just ridiculously good.
It's always been good, hasn't it? To be fair,
Yeah.
that was an absolute.
That's why it pisses me off when people like try to give them stick, because it's like, nah, they don't just buy their talent, they actually develop a lot.
Mm.
I mean, Mason Mount. I mean, list goes on, man. And Man City's academy actually, I think, is growing very, very rapidly in terms of quality. Like the young players that they're producing. I mean, the other day in the Champions League, they had Cole Palmer score against Club Brugge. Then yesterday, I watched the Hamburg versus Paderborn game, and Tommy Doyle on loan scored the game winner in the 90th minute. So they're producing talent.
Yeah.
So, and that's something I'm excited about with this takeover. Like, I hope and our academy system, if we invest a shit ton of money in it, which is what I would want us to do, I would absolutely think that we could be one of the best academies in Europe and the world and shit. Oh, it hit the bar.
Yeah,
Palace,
again.
Yeah. We are getting ripped apart here. This is where the solidity is starting to fade.
Richie, you gotta do better there, man. I mean, Elise, nice move, but goddamn, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Graeme Jones is not he's not the greatest of managers. He's whatever.
I'd have just preferred to see Miggy or Willock start.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need a sub badly.
in the role that Fraser's playing, I don't see why Willock's not playing.
I agree.
I mean, I know he's out of form, but like it's his natural position.
But
Really
here
good.
they come. It looks Miggy. I think
Yeah.
it is Miggy and Willock come in.
Yeah.
ASM trying to get that ball.
What do we reckon?
Chad Gerard, what about Nani Madueke? PSV youngster, I would absolutely take Madueke
Ooh,
at
comments
PSV Eindhoven.
From
Comments are hinting that we've scored.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the comments on, so actually wait, no.
Have we? It must be from the corner because
Yeah.
we could be like 20 seconds behind, I guess.
Meridius Ginter suggests Matthias Ginter from Mönchengladbach. That'd be nice.
Have we actually scored?
Apparently, overhead Wilson.
No, Matt Ritchie doesn't beat the first man on a corner. I'm not having it.
Oh, I mean, we
Apparently the
definitely have.
score 1,000.
Yes! What's a goal from Callum Wilson? Get
Oh,
in
fucking
there!
hell! Oh, yes! Come on!
In.
Get in!
Get in! Oh my god, the Newcastle fans are going right. I should have been there. I had to sell my
fucking
ticket,
with me. I
unfortunately.
feel like everyone's
I'm
fucking
disappointed now.
Come on!
I feel like everyone's fucking with me. I haven't.
Hey!
No, I'm not
Callum
fucking with you, mate. I
Wilson.
promise.
I don't know, I'll believe it when I see it.
Fucking goal.
You see it
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, that's that. What a finish as well.
Oh, that's fucking sick!
Oh,
Yes, sir! Get the fuck in, baby.
that is unsavable. That is an incredible finish.
Graeme
Get
Jones
in.
Saudi
Come on.
Nags. Away!
Excellent finish from Callum
1-1.
Wilson. Like Harry said, excellent finish.
Dylan Ryan, you proud you make me proud, man. I'm in a bus full of people and let out a huge roar. Good.
Love it. Love it.
I'm fucking nuts. When France won the World Cup, I was on like a religious retreat in a bus and I was going fucking nuts in the back and everybody was like, what the fuck is this kid doing? I was like, I'm just enjoying my footy.
So Joe Willock has come on for, I don't know, who's he come on for? And Miggy's come on as well.
I'd guess Fraser and Sean, but I don't know. That's the truth.
Carl, I'm assuming out of the 3 players that you would keep on this Newcastle squad, Wilson would probably be one of them, right?
Yeah, so it would be Wilson, ASM, and Joe Willock. But then I do like Miggy. So I'd probably give Miggy a chance as well.
Yeah. Oh, Zaha's on for Palace as well.
I do wish I was down there now. I'm pretty pissed off I had to sell my ticket, to be fair. Damn. Originally, I was like, oh, it's a boring game. It is what it is.
Staveley's smiling. There we go.
I
Newcastle
imagine
fans in
that
full
Raw.
voice as well.
Yeah. That Raw, when he scored that would have been incredible.
Crystal Palace on the front foot here. Back on the attack. Miggy out on the left-hand side, turning the burners on. Gives the ball away.
Some goal though from Wilson. My God, man, that was fucking awesome. That was nice. He hasn't been involved in the game really too much, but
No.
that's what strikers are for, man. Strikers. It depends what kind of striker you are per se, but you can be anonymous the whole game. But if you just get that, you just need that one chance. Even half a chance. If you bury it, you earned your paycheck for the week, man.
Definitely. Well, we'll say as well, everyone in the comments, especially after Wilson's just got us back into the game with a fantastic finish, please like the video. We had Harry and Steve carrying the stream for the first half an hour or so. So, yeah, like, share, subscribe. Newcastle are going to go on and nick the win.
Hopefully,
As I say
man.
that, Palace will probably score.
Commentator's curse. Yeah, you never fucking know.
Oh, listen to that sound of the Geordie boys. Full voice, tearing the roof off at Selhurst Park. And it's only 1-1.
It's a pretty shit roof.
So, Ginger Hoskins, one more goal and we're out the bottom three. Come on.
That is true. I'm guessing Leeds are still
Survive,
losing.
man. Just survive. That's all we got to fucking do this year.
It just fills you with absolute pride, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We got our club back. We've got our club back and we didn't care that we were playing pretty shit. That's the difference. In terms of the timing of the stream, Matt. Can't.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Probably because we're behind.
Thank you, Ruth.
Legend Ruth, thank you very much.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Excuse me. Jesus.
That's what I like. I like that though. Miggy and Joe Willett coming on in the 65th minute or whatever it was. Good 25 minutes have an impact on the game.
Yeah. Yeah, they've actually got a bit of time to make an impact.
Yeah.
Something Bruce didn't fucking do that often.
There's Steve with his hate boner for Bruce. I'm going to use hate boner so much. I'm going to exhaust that term. Love it.
You love the hate boner.
Yeah, I literally was just going to say, I love. I was literally going to say, I love the term, not the hate boner itself.
A very unique term.
Yeah. You're just my American slang. Idiot. Fucking hell.
Who's that? Wilson's on his own. No one's in the box as of yet. Corner.
20 minutes. Come on. Let's fucking go. Come on.
He is a grafter, Wilson.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Can he get us all 3 points?
NUFC for life commented, I've stuck £2 on Willock to score.
Oh, probably a good bet. I like that bet.
Probably you get like 5 odds or something like that. The decimal.
Yeah.
A red card.
It's ambitious.
Fucking kidding me.
It's something that would have happened last season.
Yeah.
Will it happen today is a different story.
Willock could use a goal though.
Yeah, definitely. He's in a drought, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah.
Palace.
I mean, a New England Cowboy on the broadcast today, huh? Yeah.
Who said that? Oh, Brenton. That I think Brent and Linda from Canada, if I remember rightly,
New England.
living in Canada.
Oh, boy. $40 return for a Willock goal off $2. That's not bad. Or £2. Quit. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Better live than Chelsea live chat. Thank you. Much appreciated, Ruth. We like to interact with everyone.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Ball in from Palace.
What fucking game should I watch?
Palace still on the front foot here now. Another dummy. Is that Benteke? Oh my God, how has he missed? How has he missed? Palace should be 2-1 up. Fantastic play against Palace for Palace again. I don't know who's hit the dummy.
Oh my God, Zaha. Bro, how did he do that? That was a sweet move.
Second time the centre halves have been done by the dummy. Benteke is 1-on-1. Off his left foot. It should be an easy finish for him. Darlow's given him enough space. I felt. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
How did he miss that?
Yeah, he's
Put
got
it
to
wide.
stick it in that near post, doesn't he?
Yeah. Even he's got different. He could have smashed it, but I think Darlow left enough space for him to even put that round him. Oh, we get away with one there. We get away with one.
Yeah, them Hudson Edouard dummies are causing us all kinds of issues.
Yeah, the second
No
time
one's
he's
tight
done that,
enough to him.
He's a smart player, man. There's a reason why why Celtic got a pretty decent fee for him and why they bought him from PSG's academy. Pretty damn good player.
Yeah, Palace are all over us again.
Mm. And do you know what? That gives me the feeling that we're going to do it.
Do you think?
Maybe.
Last minute.
It makes me think like 87th minute, like we just get a goal out of nothing.
That'd be cool.
Zaha does well against Richie and then just finishes with a terrible effort.
Yeah.
I agree purely belt it. I think Lewis is due at running the team.
Yeah. Definitely. What have you got to lose? Like, no disrespect to Matt Ritchie. He's not quick, is he? Like, he's better going forward, but Jamal Lewis,
just because Matt Ritchie does have the energy, but that doesn't mean he has the speed. You can be energetic and have energy, but not be quick, you know?
Yeah.
That's the case for Ritchie. He used to be pretty fucking fast, but he just caught up with him. It is what it is, yeah. What do we got here? Put on the Wolves game.
To see the bleeding races.
Oh, me lads.
Ginger Hosking, that's a great recommendation. Fernan Lodi from Atletico Madrid. I would take him at left back. Fuck yeah. Brazil international too.
I need to start getting back into doing a bit more research on European footballers. Or well, obviously he's not a European footballer, South American footballer, but
playing in Europe, yeah.
Yes. That is what I meant, sir.
Yeah. No, yeah. I would take Renan Lodi, definitely. And another player I actually really, really want us to go inside, Lucas Paqueta from Lyon. He's had phenomenal games for them. And he starts for Brazil now and for the Brazil national team. Paqueta, definitely. I really, really want Paqueta.
Who's the
great shout also from Dylan Ryan. Filip Kostic, one of my favorite players. Absolutely. I love Filip Kostic. Great left wing back.
Who's the lad that we're looking at from Porto as well? Is it Luis?
Luis Diaz, yeah.
Yeah.
I would take Luis Diaz. Alfredo Morelos, I'd give a punt. That would be
Alfredo Morelos, I'd be all over him, definitely.
Oh,
Big fan of him.
Absolutely. I love the
bit of a loose
intensity,
cannon.
and I love he's like the Colombian Diego Costa. Like he'll piss off the opposition, but he's got a temper too.
Yeah,
But I like that in a player. I like that. I like
definitely.
that.
I think that's what I liked about Mitrovic.
You
That
love
made
to
up for
play-
his lack
love
of goal
when he's
scoring
on
ability.
your side, but you hate playing against him.
Yeah.
That's the kind of. Oh yeah, good shot also from Callum Atkinson, fucking Duvan Zapata, or Luis Muriel from Atalanta.
Yeah, I used to like him a lot. I've not followed him over the last season or two, but prior to that, I was a big
Muriel
fan.
had like 15 goals last year in Serie A.
Really?
And Zapata had like 18. Yeah. Oh yeah, Atalanta scored the most goals in Italy last year. Then he clubbed it. They had nearly 100.
Would it be? I know, obviously, it's a little bit different because we've got so much money now. But what about Josef Martinez? Is he still a player or?
Joseph Martinez?
Yeah, Martinez.
Atlanta United?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would give him a shot. Fuck yeah. You throw 10 million at Atlanta United, they would probably sell. Because they sold yeah, I don't know. Because he's really critical to them. The thing is with Martinez though, sometimes his injuries fuck him over. He missed a lot of MLS of the season last year during lockdown. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Joseph Martinez. He originally, I think he played with Torino in Serie A, and he didn't really do that great. So he has, yeah, but you never know. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Benteke is causing us problems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Boom, great suggestion. Also, Anthony from Ajax as a right winger. Fuck yeah, I would love Anthony. Scored a fantastic goal against Borussia Dortmund the other day in the Champions League. Cut in from that left.
Where is Justin Kluivert playing now?
He's playing out. Oh, Benteke should have had that. Justin Kluivert plays not Leipzig. Or wait, no. He played. Fuck, I'd have to look it up. Where does Kluivert play?
Palace 12 attempts and Newcastle's
4. Oh, he
plays
plays for Nice. OGC Nice.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. I forgot that. Yeah, he's at Nice. Yeah. I don't know why I forgot that. I watch League on all the fucking time. I don't know how I forgot that. Like, they got Calvin Stengs at Nice, Casper Dolberg, Andy Delors. They got a pretty decent side. Played Lyon tomorrow. No, but I would absolutely love to get Kakare also from Lyon. There are a few players from Lyon and Ligue 1 we should look at, but 12 minutes. What do we got? Ooh.
What about is it Houssam Aouar as well? Quite like
Aouar, yeah, at Lyon, really good player, versatile, can play left midfield, center midfield, center attacking midfield. I like him the most probably as the 10, but I would love Aouar.
J7 incoming, everyone.
Big man things. Who's he bringing off? 10. Oh,
ASM.
Maxi. Interesting.
Hasn't had his best game.
No, he hasn't, to be fair. He's been quiet again, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's fair. Unless you're in the school of
J7 winner.
Well,
maybe
he did score our second goal there last season.
He did. He did indeed.
Yeah.
Get your money on Joe Linton getting the winner.
Boyle Sports.
Boyle Sports, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, ASM wasn't his best game, but yeah, he can't be amazing every single fucking game.
No, of course,
he's a human. It's not like
it's a great ball for Miggy. Oh. Joe Linton getting involved straight away. has a discipline. Yeah, I read something that there would be a potential to get him because he's not very well liked at the club.
Lyon were
like
actually earlier this year. They were in the first 3 or 4 games of their Ligue 1 season. They were in complete meltdown.
Yeah.
Like they were having a lot of drama and stuff. And Marcelo scored an own goal, and then against they drew with Brest at home, and they had some really poor games. And Marcelo scored an own goal and a loss to Angers. He was terrible that game. I remember watching that. And he scored an own goal, and then apparently in the locker room after he was like smiling and shit. So they sent him to the Olympique Lyon B team in the 4th tier in the Championnat National. So they fucking demoted him to U23s. So Marcelo, but they were going, and then Juninho, their sporting director, or not Juninho, Juninho. Yep, Juninho was
What is in the Juninho?
Yeah, the free. Okay. Yeah, I think he's the greatest free kick taker of all time. Honest to God.
Good shout.
He scored goal. He scored fucking free kick goals against Barcelona from like closer to the halfway line.
Yeah, his free kick taking ability was disgusting.
It was there's no one alive or any he's greatest free kick taker of all time because he can score from legitimately anywhere. There have been goals where it's like he's near the freaking bench. He's near the bench and he scores curl. I mean, unbelievable. But yeah, he's their sporting director and he was trying to publicly sell players, like slandering them and shit. So, but Lyon have gotten their stuff together for the most part. They're in good form. They play Nice tomorrow. That'll be a good game. Oh, come on. Do you guys like Kasper Dolberg as striker? Danish? Would you what? Because he was getting some hype, obviously, with the Denmark over the Euros. I like Dolberg.
Yeah.
Offer something different compared to Wilson, too. That's the other thing that I like. I like having strikers with variety. Like, we have one guy, like if, let's say we brought in a Timo Werner and a Wilson and Dolberg. I don't know. Let's say that's hypothetical because those are 3 different strikers or forwards. They all offer something in their own way.
Yeah.
And I think that's important because if you're going to have multiple situations to deal with, sometimes you're going to be dominating in a game and you need to break down a low block. Sometimes it's counterattack. Sometimes it's possession. It's good to have a variety of skill set. You don't want to have all your players just focused on one thing. You want to be prepared for anything pretty much. That's how I see it. Or a good hold up guy, like if, an Olivier Giroud type, that would be cool because he can get goals, athletic. Fuck, Lewandowski. I think that would be incredible if we.
Can you imagine if we got Lewandowski?
Unreal.
That would be insane.
He would score. He would score tons of goals. I 100% believe that. We put a little better team around him too, especially. My God, he would get 20 goals easy. Premier League. Florian Wirtz, another phenomenal player. He scored 8 in all the games this year that Wirtz has been in, Europa League and Bundesliga. He's got a goal or an assist in all of them, and he's fucking 18 years old. Or 19. Phenomenal player. Really, really like him. Gallagher.
Oh, Palace.
J7.
Palace just passing it around the back comfortably at the moment.
Yeah.
Ball into Benteke, headed away by, I don't know who that was. Sahara down the right hand side. Put it across goal. Oh, we got away with it again. Oh, if anyone looks like they're going to score, it's Crystal Palace at the moment. MacArthur takes a shot from just on the edge of the box, which is deflected out for a corner. Zaha is running right down the right-hand side at the moment, and Benteke is causing issues for all 3 centre-halves.
Oh, God. Come on. Just survive. Come on.
Gallagher going off.
Shit. Ooh.
Marteta comes on for Gallagher.
Oh.
Oh, God. Survive.
Oh, what a goal. Benteke. What a header from Christian Benteke.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's unmarked.
Again, the biggest man on the pitch. It was an excellent header. The commentators just said the header against the bar, header against the post. He scored one and then another one. Like, you'd think we'd learn.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Carl, you said
unmarked.
earlier you'd only keep like 3 fucking players on this team because everyone else ain't worth shit.
We've got 3 centre-backs.
I mean, this
And
is
not one of them, A, is man marking him in the game, or
poor.
B, is marking him on a corner.
No, he's the biggest goal threat on the pitch, and nobody, like what Harry said is right, but nobody's actually even fucking looking at him. They don't even know he's there.
To use an NFL analogy, Carl, it's like leaving fucking Gronk wide open
Yeah,
at tight end when you're on the 1 yard line. It's
It's
first and goal.
literally
Like,
that.
what the fuck? You fucking mark up on the biggest fucking guy. Like, Jesus Christ. It's not.
What's?
Oh, they're checking VAR for offside though.
Ooh.
Oh, please.
Wait, yeah, what the fuck's a
Oh,
gal?
is this before the corner? Possible foul.
Oh.
And he's gone to the screen, which usually
Oh yeah.
overturns it.
Sometimes it does.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Oh, so they're
Oh,
saying.
does he give it?
So,
He's not
oh,
give
he's
it.
tugged he's
Get in! Get in!
Ah!
Get in! Give it
Come
a foul.
on!
Oh.
We got bailed
What's his
out.
name? Is it
We got-
G? What the? Is it the centre
Guehi,
half?
yeah.
He's fucked him massively there.
We got
Tugged Richard
bailed
to the
out.
floor, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know what? Poetic justice coming right up.
J7 with the winner.
Still got some time for it, I guess. Oh, no goal. Thank God.
That's very good.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, man.
Fair play to the referees, because had they have not watched the replay, I wouldn't have even noticed that.
Yeah, same.
And that, for all you fucking idiots out there that are trying to hate on VAR, which is just fucking instant replay, it's just common sense. That's why VAR is there. That is fucking why. Because the refs, you know, they can't see it all. They're going to miss some stuff, and some stuff needs to come back because there are, it's just
Watford
yeah,
beat
Watford are
4-2.
winning. Yeah.
Crystal Palace crowd is not happy. It's hostile. They've had a goal disallowed. Newcastle are coming away with 3 points. I can see it. I'm with Harry.
Let's shithouse this. Let's shithouse this.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
It's coming.
Everton doing Everton things, eh? Anyone?
What's the score?
Kraft injured. Oh no, what a shame.
The score in the
It's
Everton
played well
Watford game is
4-2,
it's
isn't it?
4-2 Watford.
Watford 4-2.
They were down 2-1. It looks like, yeah. Yeah, they're down 2-1 in 3 straight. Fucking God.
It's a great header from Benteke, but also
Josh King hat trick.
Miggy needs to grow. This is what I've learned from that.
King.
Is that Miggy?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Hold one now.
Oh, I didn't know it was Miggy.
Go on, Joe Linton. Go on, Miggy. Run at him. Run at him. Richie cannot beat the first man.
You can't.
Honestly. How can a professional footballer not beat the first man?
Oh dear. Well, we did get
We
a
got
corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
What was that handball?
Dreadful cross.
Wait, handball? What? What are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
not, but I thought there could have been potentially a
Oh.
call for it.
Okay. Miggy! Come on.
Oh, there's no one following in. Palace away on the break. Edouard down the left-hand side. It's a great challenge from Mankia. I think, was it Joe Willock? Sorry. Great challenge from
Oh
Joe
my God,
Willock.
5-2 Watford.
5-2.
What the fuck?
That's well done, Joe Willett there, to be fair.
Yeah, like I said, that's just Everton doing Everton things. It looks so sick, and then just fizzle into nothing. Rafa getting sacked? Hey, you know where Rafa would go if he got sacked? Oh, I wonder where he would go.
Some would say that he's lost 5-2 on purpose.
Yeah.
The conspiracy.
Go on, Miggy. Go on. Oh.
Crazy shit.
I think Joe Linton's just tried a bicycle kick and injured himself. And he's got booked for it as well.
I don't know what I've just witnessed.
Wait, what's going on?
He's literally just
Just
tried to
wait till
fucking
you
karate
see it.
kick someone
I
in the
haven't seen
head.
it. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
However, if he'd have scored that, I would have run around my street naked.
Oh, poor guy. Damn, bro. That's just that's Joe Linton's career. That is the physical manifestation.
Go on, Miggy. Fucking work, son. Well done.
That is the physical manifestation of Joe Linton's.
We are winning this game, I'm telling you.
We got 3 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, you fucking mags. Let's go. Let's go. Southampton 2, Burnley 2. Jesus Christ. Leeds goal.
Leeds 1-1. Oh, bollocks.
Fucking
So
bullocks.
Even if we win, we're still 18th or 19th.
If we win, we're still 18th.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's horrible to hear.
Still got a long season, but yeah, that is fucking annoying. I want to get out of the fucking.
Anyway, it's all about the points at the moment, not about the position.
It's all about the accumulation of points.
Yeah.
Fuck.
To quote a famous man, genuinely, I wish Matt Ritchie would stop taking free kicks and corners.
Someone needs to tell him that he's not fucking. He's got the CR7 complex going on.
But
bro, I can do it. Trust me. I got this, bro. I'm sick. It's like,
go on,
I always find it interesting how.
Oh no, you've overhit it.
Fucking loads of teams have unit. No, it's all right because it's just natural reaction. But like, loads of teams have routines for free kicks and corners, and we just lump it to Jamal Lascelles at the back post every single time.
If it gets there, mate, it's usually
exactly.
The opposition's defender on the front post. But no, you're right. You are right.
Like, there's no plan.
Oh,
I think Graeme Jones got bruised.
He beat the first man.
Sure, there's no way we can have this. There's no fucking way. Man.
I think Bruce got Jonesed.
Bruce got Jones.
Oh,
yeah.
God. What is happening? What the fuck?
Look, take a point away at Palace with the form they've been in.
I don't...
Well,
I don't know.
There it is.
When you consider the accumulation of points between the teams, yeah, you take a point.
Oh, I guess.
It's absolutely better than getting beat, isn't it?
No, yeah.
Especially when we deserve to get beat.
Yeah, I think that is the thing. I think we can.
The context, yeah.
I think we can openly admit that we probably didn't deserve a point.
We did. We needed a fucking win though, because I don't think we did anything.
Very generous.
We ain't getting nothing off Chelsea.
Stranger things have happened though.
I mean, no stranger things have happened.
And we do have a decent record.
Like fucking 5-2 Watford. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, you're right. We did need 3 points, but I think Palace were the better side by quite a distance, to be honest. They had numerous amount of chances. They didn't take them. We've managed to come out with a point. Am I happy? No. Will I take it all day long? All day long. Are we allowed to ask why they have waited until injury time to actually show some urgency? Well, I spoke about that in the Wolves game, mate. It was exactly the same. exactly the same. The last 5 minutes was the only 5 minutes that we decided to start playing football, which is strange. But I'd imagine it's probably got something to do with the fact that we only play 3 games. We only train 3 times a week or 2 times a week.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not like I'm annoyed, a little pissed off, but like I don't know. I just it's very, very nice that we don't have to deal with Ashley and Bruce. Like I don't know. I'm not as pissed as I probably would have been, and if this were an Ashley and Bruce fucking fuck fest at Newcastle. We still got to get rid of Lee Charnley though. That's one thing that still needs cleaning out.
Yeah, I don't really know how he's still there, to be honest.
I mean, he'll get the fucking sack eventually.
Stuart says the formula is do what Rafa told you. Very lucky point. No 3 points once again. Yeah, I agree. I think it was a lucky point as well. 25% possession, 200 passes compared to Palace with nearly 700 passes. We have been shockingly bad.
That's good.
Don't come at me with facts. Can't argue with the facts.
Yeah.
What are we moving on to? Is it scoring the players?
I believe so. Yeah.
Who is doing scoring the players? Is it us 3 or?
Yeah. Well, I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, I am too. I mean, I gotta take a piss real quick, but
yeah.
I'll be right. I will be right back. You can.
No, that's fine.
You can take me off for like a minute.
It's cool.
Just gotta piss so bad.
Leeds man is more the control freak than Rafa. Let the men play free. Leeds 1-1-2. What? Let's see if I can get some results. Get the results up on here. Share the screen. Scores.
Oh, it's tiring.
Say that again.
Tiring supporting this team.
It is, mate. Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know or hasn't seen the results, Palace Newcastle obviously finishes 1-1. Everton were beaten 5-2 at home by Watford, with Everton actually going 2-1 up, I believe. Leeds draw at home to Wolves, or are currently drawing rather, 1-1. Southampton finish up 2-2 with Burnley. And we have Brighton and Manchester City coming up at 5:30. Where does that currently leave at Newcastle United in the table? I believe we're 19th, aren't we? Still 18th?
We are, yeah, 19th.
Chelsea put in 7 past Norwich. But that's not going to do anyone's goal difference any favours if you're in a relegation battle. But like I said, we got scoring the players coming up now, pretty much. Bear with me a second.
Well, you know.
But yeah, I do appreciate what everyone says. It's a little, even though we've not got the 3 points and it wasn't great football to watch, it still feels a little bit different to how it would have been under Bruce and Ashley for some reason. Whether it's just the happy feeling that they're no longer with the club.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you guys just want to chat away, I'm just going to change the name of the stream and stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Do you want me to change the layout?
What do you want to do, mate? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, any positives for you to take away from it at all so far, Steve, from today?
We got a slightly better version. The one positive I actually will take is that we did not crumble, and that we didn't take the lead and then drop points. We technically recovered points from a losing position, if you want to put it like that. That's just kind of like a glass half empty, half full sort of thing. But given the new ownership and all of that, I would say I'll look at it more on the positive side. But we do got to get wins. We really got to get wins. Like, and we got to get them quick. So, but I like the fact that we didn't let our heads drop after we went 1-0 down. That's the other positive I'll actually take from this. Our heads didn't drop at 1-0 down, and like I said, we recovered points from a losing position. Something that under Bruce we didn't really do that fucking much. We would take the lead and then give up. We would throw points away.
No, exactly. That's what I was going to say. It was the other way around, wasn't it? I think we're top of that table, whatever it is, for losing points from winning positions. So yeah, it was good. It was good to see us come from behind and get a point. Obviously, a point. We wanted 3 points coming into the game, but when you see what happened in the game, we got absolutely battered. So you take a point absolutely all day long.
Yeah.
The amount of chances Benteke had was ridiculous. So
definitely,
you've got to take a point.
Definitely. What was it? Sorry, I just thought so. Yeah. So scoring the players. Thank you if you just if you've joined us throughout the whole of the watch along for the game. If you're just joining us again, please like, share, subscribe. We are fast approaching 30,000 subscribers at the moment, which is absolutely insane considering literally, like Johnny said, I think a month ago we were pushing for 25k. Like we're so close to 30k, and I think that this is just going to keep growing, and it does that with all the support from yourselves. So thank you very much for that to everyone. It's always enjoyable. It's been a long time since I've done a watch along. I feel weird not being at the game now, but no, I enjoy doing these. It's good to do this with Harry and Steve as well. So on to scoring the players. As we said, it wasn't the best game to watch, but it is what it is. We've come away with a point. We need the points, as Steve Bruce would say. It's an accumulation of points. Sorry, I've got to keep throwing it in there. But Cole Darlow, I'll come to you first, Harry. What are we? What do you make of Cole Darlow's performance today?
I didn't see a lot from him. I don't know how many saves he's had to make, but I didn't see a lot from him.
I think Crystal Palace roughly had around 15 to 16 attempts. How many of those were on target? I can't remember off the top of my head.
He's definitely not to blame for that. Yeah, they only had 3 shots on target, and I really don't remember him being challenged. So I go straight down. I go 6 straight down the middle-ish average. I didn't see a lot. I didn't do a lot wrong. Didn't have to do much. I don't think it was the defence that was tested, not the keeper.
Cole Darlow with a 6 from Harry. Fair enough. We'll go right to left. So I'll come over to yourself, Steve. We'll start with Javier Manquillo. What do you make of his performance today?
Thought he made an error on the goal that we conceded. Definitely. I forget if it was, I think it was Edouard running into his space, and he should have done a better job tracking him and getting that ball into Benteke. So, but it wasn't like egregiously bad, I would say. I don't know, like a 5, something like that. I didn't think he was outstanding, but I do got to penalize him for the error on the goal, at least. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
No, I think it's a fair representation. Like I obviously missed the first 15 minutes, but yeah, it wasn't. I don't think anyone had a great game today. But then I don't think anyone had a terrible game either. So I think the 5's probably fair.
We performed like a team that had a draw.
Yeah.
Like no, we didn't. We performed like a draw. Basically, we performed like we got a point. So pretty average. Yeah. Nothing terrible. Nothing great.
I will take Emil Kraft, and I'm usually very critical of Emil Kraft, as most people know, and most people are. However, I can't believe I'm saying this. I think he was possibly the best of the 3, possibly, which is pretty.
I think it's that controversial to say based off of this game in isolation. Yeah,
definitely. It was. I thought he was the better centre half of the 3. I don't think Jamal Lascelles or Kieran Clark covered themselves in glory today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember him I don't remember him putting too much of a foot wrong. I don't think he was at fault for the goal at all. But I'll give Emil Kraft a 6. I thought it was relatively solid. 6 for.
He managed to grab an assist as well.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about that. There we are.
I don't think he meant it. I think he's just hit.
He'll take it though. That's going down
Yeah.
on the sheet though, isn't it? He's definitely worthy of his 6 with an accidental assist. Coming back to yourself, Harry. I would say, who do you want? Do you want Jamal Lascelles or do you want Kieran Clark? I'll let you choose.
I'll just take Lascelles right to left.
Okay, mate.
I didn't think he was great. I think him and Clark particularly were bullied by Benteke. He kept dropping in, taking the ball, and they were done by the dummies all day. They were never tight enough to Benteke or Edouard. This might be harsh. I'm gonna give him a 4. I didn't think he was great at all today.
4 for the El Capitan.
Yeah, I mean, we have only conceded once, but we were very, very lucky to only concede once in that second half. So yeah,
Lascelles failed to cover Benteke. Lascelles was that Benteke's man, or
Mate, he got absolutely bullied by him several times.
Yeah. He needs to be dropped, Lascelles. And also, I don't think he should be our captain. I think that should be someone else because, like, obviously with the spat midweek, I just think I don't know. I don't have anything against Lascelles, but personally, I think we could do with the new captain.
Yeah.
And a center back and a whole new fucking defense. Clean the fucking lot out, yeah.
That's fair enough. Sorry to cut you boys off. I've just realised Andrew's in the background. Andrew, we're not actually doing match reactions, so you can come on scoring the players, mate. I'll bring you in.
Come on, Andy.
Hi, lads.
How are you, mate? You all right?
Good. I'm glad the game's finished, if I'm honest. It was one of them where you're waiting for the end, aren't you?
Yeah. Definitely, mate. Like I said, we're not doing match reaction today because I don't think any of us are actually available to do it. So we'll just have a chat and do scoring.
Well, I've seen Lee said that you could come in on the scoring the players or something, so I thought, well, why not? So,
yeah, absolutely.
You don't mind.
But yeah, mate, like it was one to forget, wasn't it?
It was, mate. I'll be honest. I keep saying it, mate. The centre midfield today was just. The first half was horrific when you consider. I think Callum was saying we could not keep the ball. We could not keep the ball. It's going back to what we were having under Bruce. For me, we're getting away with one today. We're getting a point because we've got a striker that can do that little thing extra that we haven't got else in the squad.
Yeah.
They covered over the cracks. So, and Benteke should have had a hat-trick today, really.
Yeah, definitely.
The goal that got disallowed, it shouldn't have been a goal. Let's be honest. But we're seeing them given.
Yeah, 100%.
But they just VAR just doesn't pick up on it because even VAR can miss some shit. It was a clear and obvious error on the fact of looking at the replay, but I wouldn't have caught that. I'm not the most observant of guys, but that to me wasn't, I'll be honest,
when I seen it, I've seen the shirt being pulled, and I thought, I think they're going to have a look at this, but I wasn't confident on them overturning it. I'll be honest.
I wasn't. That's the thing. But it should have been disallowed, and it was. So that's what VAR's for, to me.
He's put one wide as well. I mean, Lascelles got bullied off him today. And as I think you were mentioning before, it says a lot when Kraft's your best centre half of the three.
Yeah,
it does. It's he's not done. He's hit that one wide off his left foot. Yeah, then he's hit the post. I think he's hit the bar as well. Like, easily could have had a hat trick today.
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
He had that acrobatic effort as well.
Yeah, he did. Bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't ever stop the crosses coming in the box.
No, we didn't, which brings me on to yourself, Andrew. Matt Ritchie, how do you think he fared today?
Well, my dad's sitting next to us. He's probably heard me say Matt Ritchie's name about 30 times in that match because the amount of times he was out of position, dives in, he's getting a 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Did he get a 2 last week? Because he's already got a 2 here. I haven't even had to edit it or nothing. Did he get?
I feel bad for the guy because he's not a left back.
It's not his fault. He's not a left back, but you've got some number 7 in front of him. His name Alea or something. He had a good game against Matt Ritchie, and how many times are we saying this season? Someone's had a good game against Matt Ritchie.
Yeah, 100%.
If you got pace, you'll have a good game against Matt Ritchie. It's pretty much, it's almost as simple as that. Yeah. But
I've just realised that I missed out Kieran Clark, but it's quite an easy one. I'll give. What did we give Jamal?
Does he deserve a score?
No, this is a fair point. Yeah,
I give Lascelles a 4.
I'll give Kieran Clark 2 as well. That's just because he got in Darlow's way, really.
All our defenders need to be moved on and sold and replaced with new ones. That's it.
I think what's difficult is, especially, Jamal Lascelles and Kieran Clark, for example, we were and I hate comparing them, but they're so astute under Rafa, and it's just regressed massively. So it's frustrating to see. Right, coming back to yourself, Harry, who should we start with? Sean Longstaff.
I didn't see a lot from him, but the midfield got absolutely overrun in that first half. They were awful. He kept giving the ball away. I don't think he put many tackles in. Shocking. I'll give him a 3 probably. 3. I don't know what he did today. I don't know what he did. They were nowhere to be seen in that first half, and then it just got worse.
He was just trying to cut passing lines out, wasn't he? And then when the ball was going past him, he was like, "What do I do? Do I chase it, or do I stay where I am?"
I think our midfield is part of that certain computer hacker group. What's their name? Oh yeah, Anonymous, because they've been anonymous for quite a long fucking time. And we need to do something about that in the transfer window. Otherwise, we will go down, and we'll go down with a fucking not even a whimper. And Longstaff, he hasn't been doing that good.
When he's on the ball, not a problem. When he's not got on the ball, that's when you've got a problem with Sean Longstaff.
Yeah, I agree.
Round to yourself, Steve, for the next one, and it was I think he made his first start this season, Mr. Ryan Fraser. Oh, I've not told you to do that too, by the way.
Hey, the score. Yeah.
Ignore the 2.
2 out of 10. Yeah. I agree with that.
What, you giving him a 2, yeah?
He's fucking terrible. He's not a midfielder. He ain't a midfielder. He's a left wing. And it looked like he was a winger playing midfield. It didn't look like he had a clue. Did he get on the ball much?
I don't remember.
Did he pass him?
Much, to be fair.
It was completely anonymous. It was like we were playing with. I swear to God, the game today, it was like we were playing with 10 men. That's probably why we all feel so fucking lucky, because it feels like one of those games where it's like, were you playing with 10 men? Because on it.
I agree.
It's fucking miracle that we got a point. And like I said, that's the positive that we could take out of today, that we didn't let our heads down and go down 1-0. So
I'd be quite happy if he never wears the Toon shirt ever again.
What?
I'll be honest.
My brother's exactly the same as you, Andrew. Like, my brother cannot stand him at Newcastle. He really,
Ryan Fraser?
Yeah, he said it for a long time. And like, a lot of the lads at Newcastle Fans TV want to see him play, but my brother, whenever he's with us, he's like, he's shit. Like, he's like, I just don't understand what people say.
When we got him on a free, I was like, what a good player to get on a free.
Yeah,
his attitude stinks. You can
his
see
attitude
it.
does stink.
Yep. Well, because his attitude was a problem at Bournemouth too, because he didn't want to play because he thought he was going to go to Arsenal, and then he didn't play during COVID, I believe, and they were fighting relegation. So yeah, I'm not a huge Ryan Fraser fan. I want to see it work out, but I doubt it.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I don't ever want anyone to fail at all, but
No.
I completely agree. Like, and this is what I've said, because I said in my preview I wanted Joe Linton to start. I don't rate Ryan Fraser at all. I really don't. And I've not seen anything while he's been at Newcastle to change my mind. And I can only echo what Andrew says. I think his attitude is absolutely disgusting, to be fair. I think it was after the Wolves game, or it might have been the Watford game, chucking his gear everywhere because he didn't get on the pitch. Like, I appreciate there's a bit of frustration, but you're a professional footballer.
Like a fucking child, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, I how many goals and assists does the guy have at the fucking club? Is it more than like fucking 3? What is?
I think
what
you've
is-
got to.
What has he done?
I think you've got to wonder as well. I mean, a fully fit Ryan Fraser, you would stick in the Scotland team, wouldn't you? Why is he not getting in the Scotland team on a regular? He does come on in games, but he's not trusted to start games. Why?
Must be a reason. Yeah. But you know, it's nice that these days are gonna probably be a distant memory, and you know, maybe next year or 2 years. It is what it is. So I'm embracing the struggle.
I'll come back round to yourself, Andrew. Maximin, probably fair to say, didn't have one of his better games. I think you've been quite observant of him giving the ball away, and I think he did that again today. So how do you feel he played today, mate?
I think it was probably his worst game, but that was to Crystal Palace's benefit. I think they did their job around him. As soon as he got the ball, they smothered him, and he didn't know what to do. I think there's games where ASM is going to win you games, and this just wasn't one of them. Unfortunately, we needed players that can hold the ball up. Like, I honestly think Joe Linton would have done a better job in that position today.
First touch is really lacking too. I agree.
He didn't even have any of these runs or anything to do. You know, sometimes you'll have it like Leeds, for example. He give the ball away non-stop, but he got an assist and a goal, and he played well. But the constant times like the ball in the air, he flicks it over his player's head, loses the ball. We get a shot. Benteke gets that chance, say 6 wide. That's 2-1. He does it constantly, and it's always when he loses the ball, because we feel as a team, when he wins the ball, we'll push up the pitch and we'll switch off. So unfortunately, 3. Honestly, he's one of my favourite players to watch. He's unbelievable. We've got to get him in the mindset of he's not Ronaldo and he's not Messi.
Yeah.
He's a young player with room to improve, and he's going to have some off games. He's a human too. It is what it is. And like you said, Andy, at the Palace, the game plan that they had, they deserved 3 points, honestly, because they shut down ASM, and they had Benteke doing, you know, he was aerially dominant. He looked like the Benteke of about 4 or 5 years ago, where he was like getting Belgium call-ups, and he was actually a damn good Premier League striker. Like Vieira,
we let the crosses come in the box, Smith. That's why.
Well, yeah, yeah.
He's a handful. You've just got to play to his strengths, and that's exactly what Crystal Palace did, and we allowed them to do it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And that's why our whole defense needs to be just fucking thrown out.
100%.
Yeah.
Back round to yourself, Harry. Isaac Hayden, how do you feel he fared today?
I thought he did all right. Nothing special. I don't really have a lot to say. I'll give him a 4.
Agreed. Defensively, he does his job. It's just the attacking bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's probably a bit harsh, because we were very defensive, and he grafted. He always does. You know he does. You know what you get with Hayden. But that's 4. Any thoughts from you two? 3?
No, I feel exactly the same. I almost overlook him sometimes because he just does what I expect him to do. So, I didn't really pay much attention to him today. But I'll come back round to yourself, Steve. We've Callum Wilson up next for yourself, the goal scorer.
Man of the match. He is the reason why we got anything out of this game, even though we deserved nothing, in all honesty. I cannot imagine how pissed off Crystal Palace fans, players, Vieira must be, because they're like, what the fuck? We did literally, like, we dominated whatnot. Yeah. Like I would be pulling my fucking hair out if I was a Palace fan. But yeah, it was a phenomenal goal. The athleticism, the keeping your eye on the ball and get it. Oh God, wonderful finish. And he popped up when he needed to. That's what a striker's supposed to do, because you got to be there in those moments and take the opportunities as they come. because it could be the difference between 0.1.3. So yeah, I give Callum Wilson probably at least a 7. I mean,
7 it is.
I mean, for that goal alone, I mean that is valuable. It's something.
Yeah, it's like Andrew said. You know, we don't have him in the side. We come out with nothing today.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
because ASM was completely marked out of the game.
So, 65th minute, make 2 positive changes, which is something we're not used to, supporting the team. Bringing Miggy Almiron and Joe Willock on. So you think, okay, potentially we could go ahead and get something out of the game. I'll start with Joe Willock. Andrew, how do you feel like he performed when he come on today?
I think he was just unlucky. He was in the part of the pitch that we never did well in the whole game. Centre midfield, he never really got in the game. He worked hard. Didn't really have any of these runs that we're normally used to seeing him, and we weren't pressing high either. And I think Joe Willock comes to his forte when he's higher up the pitch pressing. So for me, I think it's hard to give him a score, if I'm honest. 4. At 5, I don't think he did anything wrong, but he didn't do anything. He put himself about the pitch, but didn't really get involved in the game much, I don't think.
Fair enough, mate. 5 for Joe Willock, that's fair. Come back round to yourself, Harry. His counterpart that come on with him, Miggy Almiron, how do you feel he fed off? I personally thought he was quite energetic.
Yeah.
No, I would agree, to be fair. I think he just slightly edged Willock. I would give him a 6. I agree. I thought he was very energetic. He was applying the pressure late on when we were kind of, I can't say searching for a winner, because we never looked like we fully tried to until stoppage time. But yeah, he was energetic, putting himself about, linking up with Richie a little bit on that left-hand side. I like what I saw. I wish he would have started today. I really do. Because I think we could have done with his energy as well, definitely in the game, because we were very passive and very deep. You know, we all watched the game, but we really could have done with him today. So 6 for me.
I agree. Passive is definitely the right word. That was exactly what we were today.
Yeah.
So look, didn't realise Willett was on the pitch. To be honest, today's first step, it is lucky point. Yeah, we will all admit that we're lucky to come away with a point. First step to relegation, says Tony. Almiron 7 was incredible when he came on. I thought he had a good game when he come on as well. Definitely. Has Bruce gone? That was another shocker.
Question, guys, just for me, but I don't know whether you watched the Atletico Madrid-Liverpool game where Griezmann puts his foot up, gets a red card.
Yeah.
Is that not the same as what happens on Fraser?
I didn't see the Atletico game, so I cannot comment.
I actually agree with you, Andy. I saw a replay of that. I agree, actually. To be honest,
for me, I thought it was a red card. There's no intent in it. It's a high foot. It hits his face. He's put his opponent in danger. It should have been a red card.
I think when you go for the balls near the head, use your head. That's my thing, because the studs, head-to-head collisions, I understand, but I mean the stud to the eye or something, you can fucking poke someone's eye out. Like, you know, it is dangerous in nature, but you know it's I don't know, it's tricky.
Probably wrong time for the question. Obviously, he's doing the score on the players, but I thought it was just me at the same. So sorry.
No, it's fine, mate.
No, don't apologise.
Definitely, yeah. I'll come round to yourself, Andrew. Joe Linton coming on for ASM. Think he did anything worthy of a score? Or?
Yeah, I think, I'll be honest, within 2 minutes of him coming on, he put a ball wide for Miggy Almiron to get into the edge of the box. Yeah. If Miggy does better, I think if Miggy does something with that, you'd be giving Joe Linton a good score, because he's done more at that opportunity than the SM really did the whole game.
Yeah,
because Joe Linton was able to receive the ball. I think he had 3 Crystal Palace players around him. He played a simple pass backwards, receives the ball again, turns, gives the ball out wide. We missed that the whole game because we're just not able to keep a hold of the ball. So I think I've got to, and I have been a bit biased this season. I probably have with Joe Linton, but I've given him a 5, even though he wasn't on the pitch for long.
No, I agree. Like, again, I said it in my lineup prediction. I feel like a lot of the things that he does gets overlooked because people are still looking at him as he's this £40 million striker that we signed. He's not that. We all know he's not that.
Yeah.
and playing as just an out-and-out left midfielder, not a winger. He's very strong on the ball. He's been very strong on the ball this season. He's managed to bring the wing backs and the strikers into play. And I agree. The first time he did that, I was like, that is exactly what we've missed all game. I was just happy that it was him. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I just agree. I know people will give us stick because they don't think Joe Linton's a player, but I can't believe it. I actually think he's been probably one of our better players this season so far. I really do.
I think he just allows you to link the midfield to the strike force a little bit more than the rest of the team do. With the gaps that we play from, I mean, how many times do we see Kraft or Richie play a long ball up the wing and we'll lose the ball? We did that. I dread to think how many times today. As soon as Joe Linton came on, we were playing a little bit closer to each other. Yeah. Okay, we were still crap, but still, we were giving ourselves opportunity on the ball, which is what I think with possession when Joe Linton come on would have went up.
I couldn't agree more. This one feels weird. It's the first one without Steve Bruce at the helm. So, Graeme Jones. I will start with you, Harry, and then we can all give an average, give a score, and I'll give the average.
Interesting. It was a very interesting one. I was not when we knew Jones was taking charge of this game. I wasn't expecting this kind of performance and this kind of attitude to the game. And I think a lot of people weren't. I was not expecting us to go 5 at the backs of the wall to Crystal Palace. The way that he did it, I think it worked in the first half because Benteke wasn't as prominent. They weren't getting all the balls into the box, and we looked fairly solid. We had nothing going forward, don't get me wrong, and we got absolutely dominated on the ball, but that was clearly the game plan, to let them have the ball and counter-attack. Second half, there was no tactical change for when they were getting the balls in, getting Benteke in the game. There was nothing that he tried to do that I saw that was trying to stop that. His changes, I'll give him credit for. I like the Miggy and Willett coming on. Joe Linton probably came on a bit too late, but ASM was ineffective, to be fair. A point away when we get dominated, I'll take it. I'll give him a 6.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I was gonna go for a 5 because I'm dead in the middle. I really don't. I don't know. It's so tough, but I'm just gonna go with 5 because there was some good stuff. 5 at the back, I'm not a huge fan of, unless you're fucking like Conte or whatever. But I don't think Graeme Jones is. Antonio Conte, breaking news. But yeah, we did get it. We got a point from the losing position, so that's always good. Concerning that we did go down 1-0 in that circumstance, but it happened, but we didn't. Our heads didn't drop, and I think under Bruce we're losing that game 3-1 or 2-1. To be honest,
fair enough.
I mean, it is just a guess, but that's I think that probably would happen. But hey,
what about yourself, Andrew?
I'm going to have to sit on the fence and say 5.5. And the half is simply because he actually felt them 2 things between his legs and he actually took ASM off. Because a lot of managers have.
Yeah.
I think he deserves a little bit of credit for taking them off.
Because he wasn't having a good game. And he deserved to be taken off.
And he's not trying to upset him. And, we've all known the stories about ASM not being happy with his management. And I think he just, we've all had bad days. He just had a bad day. He's got to swallow it. And I'll give him a 5.5. I think he probably could have made his substitutions a little bit earlier, but I think they were the right ones.
Right. We also got to remember this is his first ever game as a Premier League manager.
Yeah.
That's the other thing we got to take into context.
As a Geordie as well. It's got to be nerve-wracking.
Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. So, I mean, all the context and stuff. It wasn't. I'm not thrilled with it, but could have lost. We needed to win, but it's complicated.
I'm gonna.
It'd be nice to see him. Sorry, go
Sorry, Andrew. Carry on, mate.
on. No, go on, Cole. Carry on, mate. Sorry.
I'm going to go with... So I was going to go lower than all of you. And I am, but I was going to go lower than that.
I'll go with it if that's what you want to do. Just
no, but I agree with the Maximin decision. Like that was a big thing, definitely. And I like the substitutions that were made. So I'm going to go... I'll go a 5. I was going to go like a 3, but I think he deserves credit for bringing off Maximin, and I do think he deserves credit for his substitutions. And we haven't lost, to be fair. We're away at Crystal Palace. We've got a point.
Yeah.
Didn't like the football that we played, but it was down the middle. It was what it was. So on average, what is he getting there?
5.75 or something.
Probably is about that, mate, to be fair.
I also think
5.375.
I also think it's important. I also think it's important to highlight that we didn't get outplayed by a bad team. Like Palace are a pretty decent side. Like they performed well today. They had a good strategy. They man marked Wilson out of the game and they flustered him and stuff. And the goal that they gave up was not a cheap goal to give up. It was because it was a moment of individual brilliance, and that happens.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing I think it's important to point out. Like we didn't hand the game to them on a platter. We almost fucking did, but technically we didn't. We got
that Conor Gallagher's going to be a proper player, like.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Billy Gilmore, Gallagher, Chelsea Academy. Jesus fucking Christ!
If,
Our academy gets that money pumped into it. And then we can start producing these guys.
One thing I was impressed with that Methy or the centre back, when ASM had a sprint race with him, he did well. Like when he gave the corner away, I don't think there's many defenders in the league would have kept up with ASM there. Like
definitely, no, he did do very well. I'm doing this so Sam will be having kittens. That there's a 5.375 there. Liam won't know. Lee won't know what to do. Sam's going to be going absolutely nuts. 5.375.
I went with a 5, so I did my part.
I went just right down the middle.
This is worse than Brandon giving 0.8s.
I can't wait for the because I'll just send a simple fuck off. But yeah, appreciate everyone jumping on. It's been a good day. I've enjoyed being back on the watch line. The football hasn't been great, but I'm not that deflated, to be honest. I'm glad we've come away with a point. It could have been difficult.
We need wins, though. Carl, we need wins. We need wins. We need them right fucking now.
We do, but it was always going to be a difficult game against Palace, definitely.
Look on the bright side, Chelsea only won by single digits as well today. So
yeah, so you know, it's
just
7-0. Oh my word. But yes, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. Unfortunately, we are not going ahead with a match reaction today because everyone is busy, unfortunately. So I do apologise on behalf of the channel, but some of the lads are down in at the game, obviously, and people are working and stuff. So we don't have the personnel. I know. But there's plenty of content still to come. We've got the last word. We'll have the instant match reaction. My brother's actually been roped into a couple of videos today, which he will be hating because he's a very shy person. So I can't wait to watch those. Yeah, and there'll be vlogs and things as well. Thank you again to everyone. Like, share, subscribe. We're so close to 30,000 subs. And we'll see you for the Chelsea game. Take care.
Woo! Thanks for having us on, lads. All the best, Colin. All the best, Stevie. All the best, Colin, mate.
See you later.
Come on, you fucking